We should see us, and they should hear us. Again, theoretically.
Wow, I hope they can hear us.
Yes, I see it and I hear us.
Yay! We're doing
Oh.
it.
Oh, Jack, you spelled my name wrong.
What?
Ah. Oh no,
It's-
you spelled it like I used to spell it.
It's CROSHAW. There's only one W
That's it.
at the end
Oh, well, shit. There you go. All right.
where the W's go. That Twitter link's not going to take anyone anywhere.
And your name is
Damn.
spelled wrong.
How long have you known me, Jack?
Not long enough,
I've
apparently.
known you for quite a long time. I am also heavily dyslexic and under a fair bit of pressure the past couple of days, Yahtzee.
Okay,
Son of a-
sorry.
Oh, come on.
And in the last
that's
5
right.
minutes.
You got fired too, Jack. I forgot.
That's right.
I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yahtzee resigned because he's cool, but we got fired. 'cause
Some
we
of us
suck.
some of us just got let go.
Hey, it's cooler to be fired.
It is. I think. Oh, that was my first time being fired. I didn't really know what to say in the call. I'm like, thanks.
Brian?
I was like the last one out. I was like shilly-shallied for a whole like 3 hours.
Shilly-shallied?
I was the weak-willed little shilly-shallying ponce when everyone else was resigning.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Okay. Did I fix your name, Yahtzee?
Yes, it's fine. Now let's play this damn game.
This is my game of the year.
I really enjoy it. I guess like what we'll put out first for everyone. I'm currently on my second playthrough of this game. I'm not very far. Like I haven't even cleansed the first beacon yet. For anyone who's played this game, you know what that means. I'm not very far. Do you want me to continue that, or do you want me to start a new character so you can see the very beginning of the game? That's the question to put to people. And I'll ask Nick and Yahtzee
Engage
too.
with your audience. New character.
Engage with our audience. What?
I don't think I finished the game. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
How far did I get? I think I got like 3 beacons
Oh, that's
purged or whatever it was.
That's relatively
What?
far. Yeah.
That's it.
I think I got to a point where I was just really confused as to where to go next, and that was when my time with it ran out.
Yes.
We made all those guides and you didn't use them. Wow, that's why they shut down Prima again.
By the way, I did use some of the Prima guides.
Yes.
Because a definite like mark against this game, with why it's more a slightly more on the Dark Souls 2 side of things, is it is very confusing as to what to do next.
They want a new character.
New character.
That's cool.
Okay,
Great.
this is new for some people still.
Yes, that is fair. Here's my current character, but we'll make a new character.
This game was, of course, the last public zero punctuation that went out.
Oh, was it?
Jack, people are saying your mic's a little quiet.
My mic's a little quiet.
There was a private episode of Sonic Superstars that may not ever officially go public because there's no one left to press the little button.
There's no way that stream is still up, is it?
Jusant? I believe Jusant is still up.
Let me check.
Check if hey, who's one of my Jusanters there? I keep checking.
Oh,
in
it's
on it
finally
every once in a
gone.
while.
It's finally gone.
It's finally
okay.
gone.
It's finally gone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what class do you favor, Jack? Because this is quite a ranged focused for Souls likes I found.
Before he gets to that, we should probably introduce ourselves.
Oh,
This
shit.
is the first stream on a brand new channel. People might not know who we
Thank
are.
you, Nick. Thank
Oh,
you, Nick.
shit.
Hey,
Oh.
everybody, welcome here. This is Second Wind Live. Is that what we're calling this channel, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm just double checking. This is Second Wind Live. This is a channel primarily focused on live streams. Obviously, we will have the main channel with our main videos. This will be more the live stream to make sure that if you like it, you can come here. If you don't like live streams, you can just ignore us.
Also, apparently the Jusant stream is still up.
Yes, it is. I thought it was.
My God.
I thought Jusant was still up. Check out my Jusanters. My name is Jack Packard, and I'm here playing Lords of the Fallen with Yahtzee Croshaw.
Hi, I used to do zero punctuation and will shortly be doing fully Ramblematic for the Second Wind Premium channel.
And I am Nick Calandra. And I'm going with content director here, and recently fired, and then I don't know what sleep is anymore.
And we're going to be playing a little Lords of the Fallen. I really like Lords of the Fallen. Obviously, I have streamed many a Souls-like game in the past. This is a Souls-like game. Let's see here. My first playthrough, I got to find the classes, because, all the classes are named weird things.
Yeah.
I want to say I did Orion Preacher. Let's see if that's
I think
right.
my first one, I was the dude with the spear, which and I stuck. Yeah, Monstead Infantry. I stuck with that for a long time because it's good to keep enemies at a distance.
Yes.
Yeah, I ended up using a spear for my second character, and I ran through the game on that after I lost my first 30 hours. Wasn't unhappy about that at all. Before we get any further, though, as a reminder, this stream is not monetized. I mean, this channel is not monetized yet. We got to get to 4,000 hours, which I guarantee we will do after this stream. And then if you want to send in a super chat for us to read out on stream, we're doing it through PayPal today. So I will post a link for that. And also, we are completely fan funded now because we are independent, because we were fired and let go. So we started our own thing, and now it's ours, and nobody can take it from us.
That's the hope, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my dogs might try to take it. I don't know. But if you would like to support us and you like the types of content we do, please head over to Patreon. We have a lot of cool perks over there and tiers. We just added Darren Mooney's columns to the $10 tier.
Yeah.
So you'll get a written column from Darren Mooney every day, or not every day, every Friday.
We're working him like a dog.
Yeah, the $10 tier. And we are. All I'll say is we don't even know how much we're making yet because the Patreon is not accurate, because there's all kinds of free trials in there. So next week we'll see like what kind of damage you guys have done. But what I will say is my projections were way off for where we would be, and we are way ahead. So.
Yeah, and Mauling, I was let go from the Escapist, from our parent company, Gamers. Let me go there. I was a full-time employee over at the Escapist, and I was let go on Monday. So now I'm streaming here. That's right? I was employed at the Escapist. So my first run through, I did Orion Preacher because look, you get a giant sledgehammer with thorns on it. So I did a pure strength faith build, and one of my spells gave my weapon extra faith scaling. So basically, in 2 hits, I was demolishing every enemy. It was beautiful. For my second playthrough right now, I'm doing a Pyric Cultist because I wanted to do a fire heavy one. But you know what? Let's go Hollowed Knight. Let's go first one, simple, sword, shield, and see how we can go.
Am I right in saying there's 2 kinds of magic? There's faith-based and just fire?
Well, no, there's 3. There's also Umbral.
Oh, that's right, yeah. There's Umbral, light, and fire.
Yes.
Fire and light being different things.
Yeah, light is like a faith. Fire is fire. And Umbral is the special sauce.
I'm going to read through a few super chats because as we saw last night, I couldn't even keep up sending them to Marty.
Right.
And my email is already going crazy. So let's get through a handful of these real quick. Reminder to ask Jack about his Howard Dean story for $2. Sorry. I donated $2 and said.
Thank you,
Reminder to ask Jack about Howard Dean's story.
Yeah, you gotta talk Howard Dean.
Well, before he starts waffling on with that for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Pure Pyro sent $5 and says, has Yahtzee read House of Leaves by Mark Daniel Whiskey?
No, I haven't. The most I know about House of Leaves is that myhouse.wad is based on it partially.
And has Jack started the book yet? I'm assuming the same book.
The House of Leaves, I have not.
Okay. Skylar Hinton. Well, I don't want to say last name. Sorry. Sent you $10. Says, please read Gamers, Fires Nick. Oh no, anyway.
That.
That's definitely not how I was feeling Monday. Monday, I was like, oh, I'm fucked. I have a house to pay for.
You know, it's been a weird couple of days, but the nice thing is all of your lovely support, kind of reaffirming us, like, oh yeah, we make things people enjoy, and that's been really nice because yeah, these past few days have been a bit of a roller coaster.
Nice to make things that enjoy.
Yeah.
People enjoy. I'd hate to be someone who manufactures tax forms for a living. So you can't go through the day thinking, wow, this is going to liven up somebody's afternoon.
Like so necessary, but no one enjoys them. It's been like extra difficult for me. You know, the way I grew up and was raised, like I definitely attach. Like I have some unhealthy attachments to my work, you know, part of my self-worth. And so like everyone is reaching out and showing so much support, but I am currently not making anything. And so it makes me feel bad. You know, obviously I know that is a incorrect thinking and I love all of the support, but it's just like, no, but I'm not making anything. How can you like me?
My phone notifications, like no joke, for I don't know how many hours this is it, and we're like, what are we, 85 hours into this after being fired? My phone has not stopped buzzing since the moment I put out that tweet, and like people have texted me like that I know in real life, and I haven't even seen it because the notification goes away immediately. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you even tried to reach me. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, the outpouring of support. I mean, it. Like when my parents called me, like, did you know you're on BBC? I was like, what? And like, oh yeah, Google your name. And I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that was the fun one. That's one that I could share with my mom. Like they talked about me being fired on the BBC.
I did. Yeah, you know, I'm like, part of me is like, am I happy that I'm on the news for getting fired? But I guess
Well,
so.
I think you come off very well in all the stories.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, we created something really special with the Escapist, so like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I kind of said on Twitter this morning because you know, I'll remind people on here like, don't go after the Escapist, don't go after the writers still working there. They're our team. We just, you know, the scope of what we're already doing is super large, way bigger than any. I don't think there's any games media outlet that's done what we've done at the scale that we're about to do. That just all got fired and basically just went to form their own thing. But yeah, they're doing their jobs there, and you know, put a call out on Twitter like, don't harass them. They have nothing to do with it.
In fact, don't harass anyone.
Don't harass
Like,
anybody. Yeah.
Anyone ever. There's no reason to harass people.
Yeah.
Also, Nick, your microphone every once in a while is going like.
Oh, that's probably my phone.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
moved
just a Bluetooth headset.
I moved it.
No, that was Nick whilst he was talking. So thank you for moving your phone.
Christian asks, is this game made from software? No, this is from Hexworks. They're actually a brand new development team under CI Games.
Is there any like creator or company in common with the original Lords of the Fallen?
Well, Deck 13 still exists. Yeah, they made the Surge, and they recently released that Atlas Fallen game.
But they didn't have anything to do with this.
No, they had nothing to do with this.
It's weird because it's got the same logo.
Well, it's still in the same universe. Like the lore is built 2,000 years after that game.
So
Wait,
it doesn't really matter at all.
This is a sequel?
Pretty, kinda, yeah. It's like a spiritual sequel.
What? But it's called the same thing?
Yeah.
It was gonna,
I mean, it is a good
originally,
name.
It was going to be called The Lords of the Fallen, but then they took the off.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
seems weird.
I have already reached out to the CEO of CI Games to hopefully do a documentary on this. So
It's so you know, like at first there was some jank, and by the way, there's still some jank. I'm hoping to showcase some of like the specific jank, like the mechanical jank, but it overall is incredibly good. This whole umbral thing, for anyone who watched Jay's last design delve about alien isolation and mechanical horror. That's what I think about a lot when I play this, because when you die, when you're out of lives, you enter this realm here, which is the umbral realm, which is basically like your last chance at life. But the enemies never stop spawning. You lose half of your health, and the enemies also progressively get harder whilst they never stop spawning. And so it adds an oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck
Yeah.
on top of it, which to me is exactly what I'm looking for in a Souls-like.
So
I love the world design of this game. Like I know it's like some people got confused, but I mean, I don't know. I remembered I didn't use like we were working on the guides for Prima, but I didn't really use them because I didn't want to get spoiled. So, but like it has that same sense of Dark Souls where like, okay, there's a door here that's gonna go somewhere later. I'll come back to that and mark, remember where it is because I've run through there screaming, trying not to die a million times.
Mm-hmm.
But
I gotta say, they put more effort into the Umbral world in the early half of the game.
yes,
Later on, it feels like they just smear some token nonsense around.
The middle game is definitely light on umbral crap. What I will say is like it comes back pretty hard towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I can agree with that criticism, Yachts.
which somebody the dude who eats pianos asked if it's legitimately my favorite game this year. Yeah, I mean I put 30 hours into it when we were working on the guides, and then I hit that bug where my save got lost.
Oh no!
And I restarted it and I put another 50 hours in, and I had no problem with that.
Well, not to show my hand too early, but I don't think anything's beaten Hi-Fi Rush for me this year.
Ooh. You know what? That's a quality game. Quality game.
I do suffer from Souls-like fatigue these days, as you know.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Jack, have you played Lies of P yet, Jack?
I have not played Lies of P. I am, and this is going to be like, this might sound like a really silly complaint. I don't want to play as Pinocchio. Like, I don't care about playing as Pinocchio.
It's literally just Pinocchio in name. It plays a lot
just
more like
Bloodborne.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's just Bloodborne, but with like your character's name is Pinocchio, and that's about it.
But I just like, I don't want to play as that character. I don't want to look at that character. I don't want to be in that world. It's very minor and it's very superficial. Once a mod pack comes out where I can change what that character looks like, I'm down.
Oh, you want your persona on there, do you?
You know, I want. I really like the role play aspect of these games. And
This
so,
is why we can't do the Escapist show anymore. You would have said that. I just looked at you like you're crazy for 5 minutes.
because this is true, but here you get the role play aspect of the games.
Yes.
And that's what I'm down for. That's
Yeah,
what
I mean,
like.
yeah, the chat's pointing out you can like wear a donkey costume in that game.
Yeah, but you would know. You would know you're still Pinocchio. Come on. All right, hold on.
So you're gonna be wearing like if you. Okay.
We're
I
to
gotta
our
get
first
through. I gotta
boss
get through.
here,
I gotta get through some of these super chats.
Oh fuck.
Michael sending $50.
Nice.
I
Thank
missed
you
the
very
Doka.
much.
I missed the Dokaponing, but I'm here for Lords of Falling. All the best for the second win crew.
Thank you very much.
Tomas sent in $5. Says, assuming adventure is nigh, will not be able to continue. Will we get to learn Mortimer's secret? We have nothing to say about Adventure is nigh right now. We're in negotiations.
Yeah,
When you know
still
anything
up.
about it, we will. When we know something about it, you will.
It's still up in the air. There's no reason to despair for its loss just yet, but
But we just don't know and I know like that's really frustrating. It's frustrating for us. It's frustrating for you, but we don't know anything for sure yet. But we are working on it. Is I guess what we can say officially. My lawyer is saying we can say we're working on it. Thank you. He's right over there.
Marcel sent in $10.23 and says, have the Gamers Corpos made any sound yet? Screamed at you for taking all the video staff with you and leaving the Escapists as an empty husk? Nope. And we're not really focused on that. We're focused on what we're doing here. So
yeah. Look forward to the future. Enough of the dead past.
I mean, in 3 days, we are already more successful here than we were there. So that's
think-
what we're.
I think Frost put it best on the Dokapon stream yesterday, which is I don't want to talk about my ex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Samuel sent in $9.98.
This is a fight you have to
$9.98. Minus a penny for being late. Another for getting Yahtzee's name wrong. Ooh, you got roasted, Jack. They just roasted you on their first super chat.
I put the stream together. You're welcome.
Thomas sent in $4. Says, "Is Jack the true Souls champ of the group, or he just does his homework well?"
You know,
Jack, you done deaded. Jack got done deaded.
That was a good time to read that super chat. You just got your ass kicked.
This is a fight you
it's
have
just-
to lose. This is a scripted.
You
fight.
don't have
yeah.
to lose. You can win this fight.
It's you know what? It's
I believe you.
It's faster if
The
you lose. It.
subreddit proved it.
It's faster if you lose it. We can move on faster if you lose it.
Justin sent in $5. No message, but thank you for the super chat.
We appreciate that
Thank you
support.
very much.
Michael sent in
So-
$5. Says, "Honestly, don't really care about Lords of the Fallen. Just trying to show up for more things till the team is back on their feet."
Yeah, no, that's
You
fair.
should care about Lords of the Fallen though, because it's a good game.
I think it really is. Like
You
this is
like that sort of thing.
this is one of the examples. Like right after this first boss area, you come over here and there's a special little item, right? And then there's like, okay, you pick up a little treat. It's a flayed skin. But anytime you see these little moths, I don't know if you can see that on stream. There's like these white moths. You know that there's an umbral thing around there. So you pop up your lamp and there's a door. There's an umbral door here. You can't open it. Spoiler alert. But it's like it teases you with little like stuff you could do later if you remember to do it because there's no quest markers, and I'm okay with that because that's what kind of game this is.
I don't know. After Elden Ring, I kind of need a map to remember where I gotta go for everything.
There's some, there is definitely some quality of life stuff that you wish for, you hope for, but it works for me.
Oh, if chat just saw me looking very confused, my desk is full of like Mountain Dew bottles from the last week, and I was trying to find which one I was drinking.
That's what we call a classic Calandra right there. Which Mountain Dew is mine?
Joseph sent in $5. Says, "Came to the Escapist for Jack, moved to second win because I liked everyone else too."
Hey,
Hey.
they're good people here. You know what? They're good. They're good enough people to make dumb decisions with the rest of us.
Tim sent in $3.07. Some of these donations have interesting numbers.
Exchange rates?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. So impressed with what you're pulling off here and how quickly, a true inspiration. Can't wait to see what independence does to your content.
Lots of swearing.
I'll tell you what, having to rely on YouTube for advertising for all of our stuff is probably the thing that stressed me out the most over the last 5 years. Because we would put up a video and it'd be fine, and then I come back and check in the morning and it's demonetized. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get yelled at again. So thank God we don't have to worry about that anymore. And the more of you that subscribe to Patreon, we don't ever even have to think about it again.
We just swear all the
It
gosh
just-
darn day,
It just sits there. It accrues money, and then we see the paycheck and it goes away.
Swear all the rump fudging day.
Andrew Hickenbottom sent us $10. Says Nick likes poo poo and freedom, and also Andrew likes poo poo.
Whoa. Why would
all
he
the
take
old,
that?
all the old hits back?
Patrick sent in $25. Again, I must reiterate that Nick must get some sleep. I slept last night. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between like sleep and working is right now.
Have you been dreaming much? I've been getting weird dreams where everything's covered in shit. I'm trying not to read too much into it.
I had a, you know what? I did have a weird dream last night that there was a giant spider hanging from my ceiling, and it was freaking me the fuck out. And then I woke up and my dog was like looking at my face, like, get me food, and I was like, go away.
That's classic anxiety dreaming by the sounds of it.
Yep.
Absolutely. I normally do not dream. I'm not a dreamer, but I have been having some stress dreams the last couple of days,
Yeah.
as you might imagine. Oh wait, we should rest too.
Yeah, this has been the most stressful, but also like the most exciting, I think, 72 hours of my life.
Well, the two go together.
Absolutely. I felt good enough yesterday to shave. Like it's been a while since I've shaved because when I'm stressful, I don't shave. I don't take care of myself.
Yep.
And I finally felt good enough to have a nice long shower and shave. And so things are looking up, everybody.
Nicholas sent in $15. Says, please try and get some sleep, Nick, but can't wait to see all the new content from all the members under your amazing direction. Thank you.
Absolutely. Like we got a all-star team here. That's the thing.
Yep. That was the hope, that if we brought everybody and we had this all-star team, like people were gonna get behind that.
So, do you have a sense of what the plot of this game is, Jack?
With the opening cutscene, which obviously I skipped, great old war, and stop the evil thing, right? Like that's the general plot. As you move on, they do that classic, well, is the evil thing really the evil thing, or is the good guy the evil thing?
Yeah, last legs of a dying world, burn it all down and start again, or take over the ashes. Classic Souls-like arrangement by the sounds of it.
Yeah, but the ending of the game is actually really kind of fascinating. I'm not going to spoil it, but
Which ending did you get?
how do I say it without spoiling anything?
Well, there's three endings.
Vapor.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's I understand that too. Yes, that's the ending. That was the first ending I got too.
Okay.
So I understand what that meant.
K, like actually the name K, sent in $15.35. Says, came into this kind of new and pretty much only know Cold Take and ZP, but I'm excited to learn about all the other people on the team. You know what? That has been the thing that has absolutely excited me the most about this, is when I'm going through the comments and reading stuff, is like, I knew about Cold Take and I knew about ZP, but now I want to see everybody else. And like, that was the dream back on the Escapist, that like, if we like, just think about like when Amy and Casey and Jesse and all that get on a stream together, like all these people are going to learn who they are and how awesome they are. And like everybody, our entire team is going to be benefiting from this. Amy, I didn't see how many people were in Amy's stream the other night. How many does anybody know?
Even people saying I knew Cold Take and ZP is a step up from I knew ZP.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. The amount of I don't know, like, like I don't know, I have a bad habit of like looking and reading through like everything. But like I didn't realize like how many people we had actually like reached before we got fired. I didn't realize like how many people like actually really paid attention to our content. And then when I go on Reddit and LinkedIn and all these things, and people were talking about Cold Take and like the streams that Jack and I did for Souls games and stuff, and I'm like, whoa, like, yo, where were you? Why weren't you in chat? At least you're here now.
They enjoyed silently. Let them enjoy it.
Yep.
That's okay.
But I mean, the craziest thing to me is like the Discord, the Escapist Discord. We only really got like about 5,000 people in there. The current Discord is like closing in, I think, on like 30,000.
Nice.
Well, the best way to renew someone's interest is to threaten to take something away.
Yeah, but not so much the numbers, just like look at the chats we have. Like, we're not having to do like hardly any moderation. That doesn't happen on like streams of this scale or anything like that. Like, I don't know. It just shocks me.
I think people find my presence intimidating.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're afraid. They're afraid
the one that
come
doesn't
down on them.
Oh yeah, the one that doesn't have the meme of the band hammer in a Mountain Dew bottle.
I'm the one who very rarely posts on the Discord, but they know I could at any moment.
Yeah, if Yahtzee shows up, you're screwed. Don't invoke the Yahtzee.
Don't invoke the Yahtzee. Oh my.
Alexander sent $5. Says, Yahtzee, since you gave the first game a thumbs up, any chance you'll play the Talos Principle 2 that released recently? Devolver Digital even made a video of GLaDOS voice actor playing it.
Oh, I've been like that's the one game I've had time to play this week around everything else. I think I am going to review it at some point because I actually really like it.
I know that one.
I liked
the first one. Keeps coming up recommended for me.
I liked Talos Principle 1, and I really think Talos Principle 2 is the good kind of sequel that really jumps off what was set up in the first.
Ooh.
Now you're just spoiling your reviews.
Sorry. Can I spoil what the first fully Ramblematic's going to be about?
Yeah.
It's going to be on Alan Wake 2.
Hell yeah.
And I think I'm going to like rework my Spider-Man 2 review and get that together
yes,
for the next one.
Yes.
Because I read the whole review. I submitted to the Escapist. I don't think they're actually going to be publishing it. But you know, I got all the knob gags together. It's just a matter of swapping them around until it's like legally distinct, and then we probably don't have to worry about it.
That's Yahtzee's new show, is Legally Distinct Knob Gags.
Maxwell sent in $5. Says, a shame the Escapist situation happened how it did, but it's also great to see talented creators like y'all really taking your content and company into your own hands. Looking forward to whatever is next.
Yes. Us too.
Yeah.
Yes, aren't we all?
I don't think any of us have processed it yet.
No.
I have not processed that the Escapist was just ripped out from under us, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I still feel a little wound in my heart when I go on YouTube and see all the zero punctuation thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate that they own my documentaries. I hate it. Joseph. How we got really quiet there, like, oh.
You know, it's
the wounds.
It's a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll see. We'll see. Everything's fine.
Yeah. And somebody point, like, I was reading through the comments last night, and on the introduction stream I said I keep working so I don't cry. And I was like, oh yeah, that's, you know, I said that as a joke, but then I was like, it's kind of not. Joseph sent in $5. Says, yes, thanks for recommending the Horatio Hornblower novels. As someone who grew up around sailboats and Star Trek, I absolutely love them.
They're good, aren't they? I've been still working my way through the Aubrey Maturin books at the moment. Which is the one everyone recommended when I made it clear I liked Hornblower books. Do you ever watch Master and Commander?
You know what?
Yes.
I never saw it.
You know what I'm so excited about, guys?
Uh-oh. What's that?
The Master and Commander video essay that we did that kept getting demonetized and like blocked because of copyright stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We never uploaded it under Gamers, and that's been sitting in Matt's files, and we are gonna get it back up on here on this channel because that thing deserves fucking hundreds of thousands of views because it's so good.
Yeah, Master and Commander is based off of the Aubrey Maturin series.
Ah. So, by the way, here's a bit of jank. You need to lock on to this little statue here.
Oh, those piss me off so much.
And you
piss me off.
You lock onto everything else in the world except for the statue, and it's like I just want to fucking lock onto the statue and run away, but you got to kill these little faceless dudes.
Oh yeah, this is all making me flashback.
Yeah, I was there were parts where like I just want that item and I'm screaming. I'm like, I need it, and you're killing me. Stop.
Yes, it's like I just want to, and it's like, you know, that's just mechanical jank where it's like it's not locking onto the thing I want it to lock onto. At the same time,
from a coding perspective, it's a difficult thing. I like the lock-on thing. I mean, of all the things on the screen, how do we decide what is the thing we're going to log on to?
Of course.
From the perspective of an emotionless AI, is it just the thing the player's nearest to, or the thing the player's looking at? It's the things you need to worry about.
Oh no, and I think that's a very fair concern. And it also like never completely, you know, you can get it to work. And gameplay wise, like they want you. Oh crap, I might die. They want you to clear out the enemies. They want you to deal with the enemies and not just run past everything. So. Here's a situation where you have to.
Yeah, at least they did. They definitely like through the patches, fixed some of the areas that were just way too packed.
Yeah, the problem, the area I had the most trouble with was like, it's sort of like a graveyard on a grassy hill, and
Yep,
you go down a
yep.
narrow path, and there's like 5 different groups of baddies you have to go through with no opportunities to checkpoint.
Yep. And getting up to the tree to get the saintly quintessence up there, and if you have to go into Umbral to get it, and then there's already a boss up, like a mini boss up there, and then they put one of those fat round boys up there,
Yes.
Yes.
and I hate those things.
But see, to me, I love the fact that they have sections where they force you to go into Umbral, because like that ups that pressure. That makes sure that you got to do this shit. You don't have a do-over.
Jack, you just like pain. It's fine.
Yeah. I like dark, oppressive worlds.
Me too. Blue McNeil, $5 says, Jack, Nick, Yahtzee, appreciate you all, your content and your solidarity. I'm sure no decision was easy for anyone. Wanted to share some early vibes from last night at work at the moment. Jack, Nick, just need a Coulson for a B tier joke. Just need a Coulson for a B tier joke.
What?
I don't know.
For a beer tier joke, a Coulson? Is that a beer? Is that a pun? Did you try to do a pun?
And then this one is for Yahtzee. Fubada. Yeah.
Are you having a stroke, Nick?
Nick, are you okay?
Someone.
I think I did have a stroke.
What the hell was
I
that?
had a stroke reading that.
Y'all,
Sorry, Blue McNeil. I hope that was worth it.
if just let Yahtzee and I know if you guys are going to type random weird shit to Nick so we know not to call an ambulance.
Philip donates $5. Says, good luck with second win. Looking forward to see y'all's new work and being able to directly support y'all now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, I like that. That is a very
Owning
nice
stuff
thing.
I make. What a crazy concept.
Fungus Finder says, Nick, what year is it? Who's the president? I don't even know what day it is anymore.
That wasn't answering the question.
Well, would you believe it's finally Friday? It's finally the end of this week.
We got a party to prep for.
Oh shit.
Because on the main channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, we're doing a big ass launch party. I asked on Twitter and Discord for people to send us their extra game codes, thinking, oh, we'll get a couple hundred. You guys sent, like, I'm not even kidding, probably about 3,000 or 4,000 game codes for us to give away.
Yeah, we can't give away that many. We'll be doing nothing but.
Yeah, Marty's. Well, I mean, we're not gonna give them all away during tomorrow. We have stockpiled for years to come. But Marty is currently compiling them, and I almost feel bad for him. I think we can launch a new GameStop if we really wanted to.
That's all the rage right now.
Yeah, I'm like, we could put GameStop out of business with the amount of codes we just got.
Well, GameStop put themselves out of business, so they're fine.
Well, we can put them completely out of business if we want.
Thought they were doing well out of that meme stock thing.
Temporary solution.
No, they fired like their whole board after that.
Oh, okay.
Eric sending $5 says, please try to prioritize y'all's sleep, work sustainably. Sustainability was the whole thing I fought for on Escapist, and I got fired for it, so it's gonna happen here.
Lordy.
I'm not salty about that.
It's fine. It's fine. We all.
If there's one thing I was gonna get fired for, fighting for sustainability for the people that work with me, fuck it. That's fine. Michael, $11.72. Jack, the support is for what you built. Don't feel bad about the support you get now.
Yes. Oh no, and I logically I know that, but it's a lifetime of bad training in the brain where it's like. It's all like the support and the love has been phenomenal and fantastic, and it really does help me keep my spirits up. But there's just that part of me that's like, but I'm not making anything right. I'm not of use to anyone right now.
You're getting all my tax stuff figured out.
That's
You're useful
true.
to me.
That's fair.
Because just looking at what I gotta do, like if I didn't have somebody doing that, I would be going ape shit.
That's
Like I ran like running, we're planning our Kickstarter to help fund our first year up front. The plan for Second Wind is to run a Kickstarter soon so that we can try and get everybody's salaries back and fund our first year up front so that all the money we make from streams, from Patreon, from sponsorships, from advertising, from YouTube memberships, from merchandise, we just bank all that so we're sustainable for the years to come.
I'm not their accountant. I'm just the oldest one here, and so I know a lot of people with real jobs like accountants and lawyers. So.
Yeah, Jack came into the meeting and just sounded like a dad, and I was like, all right. Yeah, I'm here for this.
My children are older than Yahtzee's, so I should theoretically I should sound like a
dad. John sent in $5. Says shout out to Mickey, Callie, Demoness 187, and other nerds like Visceral. Maybe people in the community.
I think Nikki Kelly is you.
Oh, well, who's Demonist?
I don't know.
Who's Visceral?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Developers of Dead Space, weren't they?
Well, yeah, they were. Bish Harrison says, how's the fundraising going? There was a PayPal link, wasn't there? Yes, it's pinned at the top of the stream. We're taking all, since the monetization isn't turned on the channels yet, we're taking all super chats through that.
Absolutely. Oh, fuck.
Egan sent in $5. Says, even though I am unemployed, grad student, I want to support you all in your new endeavors. I started watching this year because of your streams, and I feel bad for never donating before, but count me in now. Also, Jack, we like you even when you don't make things.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You understand that that's not help. Well, I mean, I'm making something right now, so it's okay. But, but no. I truly appreciate all of the support. It's very helpful. It definitely, like, if I'm feeling down, I see people like, hey, I like you in general, and it's like, oh, I like, yeah, good, that's good.
Liz sent in $2. Says, ask Jack if he's excited for the new Godzilla versus Kong.
Is that Godzilla, Liz?
Wait, are you excited for that Apple show?
For
Godzilla.
mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it looks great. The reviews have been great too.
Liz, who joined Darren and I to talk about all the Godzilla Kong movies.
Yes, that's the Liz that sent in the super chat. Yes,
that Liz. Oh yeah. Of course, I should have known, like, because who else would just talk about? Oh, I remember a good Godzilla talk, Nick.
Wait. I was gonna say you don't remember anything, and you remember a thing from 2 years ago.
That's because we were talking Godzilla. I fucking love Godzilla.
You couldn't even remember what we did this morning.
Oh God, there's no way. There's no way I could remember what we did this morning. That was boring. Yes, no, very excited, and also like Godzilla. Oh, what's it called? Is it Godzilla Year One? Godzilla.
What, the new show?
Is that the show or the new movie?
It's called Godzilla -1.
Minus
the movie.
One. Yeah.
The show is called Monarch something.
Godzilla -1 looks like tonally a little different, but like very cool. Godzilla Year One. Comic books.
I gotta run upstairs and grab my sandwich real quick.
Yeah, grab your sandwich. We're about to get to the first like real boss. This is the very first skill check in the game. Pieta.
Oh yes.
Yes. Which is a very, very difficult boss.
I found the bosses in this game fairly reasonable as someone who's Souls-like fatigued. I mean, often, especially in Lies of P, I feel like rival Souls-like games try to play up the extreme difficulty to sort of out Dark Souls. But I found the difficulty of the Lords of the Fallen bosses mostly fairly reasonable.
And it could just be a rhythm thing where like I was still kind of in the Souls rhythm, but Pieta and the guy who rides the horse, the first.
He was weirdly easy too.
And I found those two to be the most difficult bosses. Everyone else, I think I beat first or second try, but those two in particular, I just couldn't get their vibe down.
Perhaps it was my choice of build.
That's very possible. I'm feeling pretty happy with what I have here. This is
Classic sword and board.
classic sword and board. Though this is my first time using throwable items. Usually I just use spells.
Okay, I was using like a bow and arrow because it refills your ammo at checkpoints, which every
Yes.
Souls game should do.
Every Souls game
So-
should do 100%.
And you really actually use a lot of ranged combat in this game. I found, especially getting through those gauntlets of mixed enemies.
Like not only that, but then like just to have like the pouches. Where are they? These guys like just pouches where it's like, oh yeah, fill up any ammunition with a ammunition satchel. That's great. That is a great addition.
A lot of video games sort of adhere to the whole ammo concept, not because it helps with the gameplay, but just because that's how it's always been.
Right, the 1-to-1 ammo. Like you have to pick up one, and you can now throw one.
Yeah.
But here it's like you pick up the type of ammo, and you can throw as many ammo pouches as you have. I love Pieta. Just blood-soaked night. Fucking great. Fucking great.
for their first like effort for a Souls game, the boss fights in this game are actually really good.
I like them. Yes.
I don't think there was only 2 bosses that really frustrated me. One of them's like there's so many optional bosses in this game.
Oh yeah.
But did you get to the one? Did you get to the one, Jack? When you're going to, I forget what the place is called, but it's like it's after you beat the Skin Stealer, and they're the 3 like ghost demon things.
3 ghosts. Oh, like below the Skin Stealer?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 3 Grim Reapers with 2 daggers.
Yeah.
Yes.
That fight frustrated the hell out of me.
Those enemies are fucking tough.
Yeah.
I don't remember any boss fight being frustrating. I seem to remember just like a few solid efforts would get me through. It was mainly like the gauntlets of enemy mixers that I got really frustrated by and got with the big roadblocks for me.
And yeah, like that, like some of the runbacks were definitely much, but some of the bosses just, and obviously that's different that's like every Souls game where one boss is easy for you and impossible for someone else. But like here, you can see she does a fantastic job of telegraphing her attacks, and so it makes you feel very, very smart and very quick when you can dodge them correctly. Oh, fuck.
That was my one issue with Liza P is that like it very quickly ramps up the challenge out of nowhere.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll give Liza P the old try, but
I think you will like it.
If you can get over your puppet prejudice.
I just don't like the way he looks. No hate to Timothy Chalamet, but not my thing.
Patrick sending $10 says, Nick, Jack, and Yahtzee, can't wait to see what you're going to come up with. I chose to become a Phoenix supporter.
What?
Phoenix tier is our highest tier, which I have a lot of people in there.
We want like an even higher tier for people who want to show off.
Yeah, I just gotta find like what are we gonna give them? I don't know yet, right? Like we said before, like that we didn't even plan to launch the Patreon when it launched. It was literally just a page I had set up, and we had like very basic tiers, and somebody found it, and I was like, well, that's it. They're gonna share it out, so we better get ahead of this. And so
do we still have the tier where they get to vote on what game I review when the release schedule's slow?
Oh no, we will do that though. I forgot about that. Good one.
That's something.
Yeah. But yeah, we're still adding perks and stuff. So like even today, Darren Mooney, our resident film critic, as Jack will tell you, if you have never read, and Yahtzee too, I think, I don't know how much your Darren stuff you read, but like Jack and I will tell you, like Darren is the best film critic that exists today.
I don't always agree with Darren, but I will always listen to him. He has a special way of articulating his feelings towards movies, and it's always interesting. Absolutely.
Yes. So today, as an addition to the $10 tier, because we're not planning on launching a website or anything, so like I love written work. It's just running a website is expensive, and really don't want to do it. We want to keep our operating costs as low as we can. So we added to the $10 tier today the column, Darren's column. So now every Friday, if you're in the $10 tier, you're gonna get a column from Darren.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And that's in addition to the video series we're working on with him. So Omar and Darren are going to be making a new video series to replace In the Frame here. So that will be coming soon, and I'm super excited to actually have I think this channel is going to give it a real audience.
Absolutely.
Things like new things every day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while before we can settle into a nice cozy routine like the one we were on up until recently.
You know, and I think that's the thing, hopefully everyone can be on board. Obviously, Nick, you've already talked about what's releasing next week, which is very, very exciting. But next week is going to be content. And then we're going to find that schedule as the months go by
And then we can start paying ourselves. I can give my wife her Amazon credit card back.
I'm looking
I won't
forward
lose my
to
house.
paying ourselves. Yes.
Losing your job after buying a house a year ago is that was the part that scared me the most.
Are you mortgaged?
Yes, and my mortgage is not cheap.
My house is paid off.
All right, then come pay off my house too.
Maybe I will.
Oh, Nick,
Maybe I will by proxy, by producing lots of work that attracts lots of people to a Patreon, so you can pay for your house with that.
Yes. Fungus Fighter says, Nick, just moving with Yahtzee. I will never move to California. I like my $2 McDonald's here, not $10.
It's only $2 where you are?
Well, it's really bad, so yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
$2 McDonald's if all you want is a cookie that's been spat on, maybe.
No, they wouldn't even give you a cookie for that. You just get a multi-bun.
A multi-bun?
Moldy.
Moldy. Oh, okay. That makes more sense than multi-bun. Yes. Thank you.
But I assume the Big Mac is sold in what could be called a multi-bun.
Ooh. I guess that's what I was picturing, but I've just never heard it called multi-bun before. Fuck you.
Sounds like a perk for a graphics card. Multi-bun action. We were able to top out at 5.7k multi-buns with our testing period.
Wait, so I said multi-buns? I don't even know what that is.
I think you said moldy bun, but I heard.
Well, yeah, I know. I said moldy buns, but you heard multi-buns. So what is multi-buns?
That's literally the conversation we're having, Nick.
Yeah, we are making up. We are riffing on what multi-bun could be. Keep up, Nick.
Come on, Nick. We're riffing here.
I'm just gonna go back to eat my sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, you
on
do
my
that.
on my multi-bun. Kyle sending $2 says planning a wedding and can't give much, but happy to help. Also, Darth Sir of Tardies, come play Siege again. I think that's me. Okay, thanks. Bye. Oh wait, I recognize that name. I think I'm gonna. I don't know what's going on.
Are you friends with them? Do you know them in real life? IRL?
I don't know if I know. I don't think I know them in real life.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me questions.
Okay, that's fair.
Adam sending $11.72. Is the D&D content going to continue? I'm jonesing at the thought of it ending. Nothing to announce yet. We're still in negotiations.
Yes.
Yes.
Honor
Maybe
donates.
There may be reasons to be optimistic, but it's all up in the air.
Yes.
Connor donates $3.47. So is there going to be one ZP that's lost to ownership hell? I think it's just the Sonic one.
Yeah, as I said, I'm probably just going to rewrite the Spider-Man 2 one with spiritually similar jokes.
Spiritually similar jokes. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you just, instead of comparing things to a warty vagina, you compare them to a moldy spam sandwich. It's just a matter of getting your analogy hat on.
Don't tell me like I accidentally started something by saying something again.
Double bun?
That's how
Multi-bun.
things start.
I hate this is why I hate the internet. You say one thing and it just follows you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Lilu Dallas multi-bun.
Everyone get your multi-buns memes ready and post it in the Discord.
You know what? If we can merchandise it, fuck it. I don't care.
Plushy multi-bun.
Yeah, let's start up a fast food restaurant.
Oh no. Are you giving me a moldy bun or a multi bun?
Well, it'll be
You
a
decide.
Mr. Beast-esque ghost kitchen called multi-bun.
He sued his ghost kitchen because he said
Did
the
he?
food sucked. Yeah, because the food was bad.
Yeah, but he knew the food was bad to begin with. He didn't sue them until that other YouTuber made like the scathing ghost
So
kitchen.
he got a real review.
He didn't
Yeah.
say anything until like other people were like, "Oh yeah, these things suck and are dangerous."
I think I ordered it one time just to see what it was.
Now you can
I've
get
been seeing-
you can get helpers. Here's a helper I could get.
Yeah, this game is pretty generous with NPC helpers in boss fights. I
get
don't
a- let's
think
get
it
a
costs anything to summon a dude.
It does not.
You haven't beat this fight boss and that I can't speak. You have not beaten this boss yet.
I have only tried twice.
Come on,
Yeah,
Jack.
looks like it's taken a while.
He
to chip him down.
specifically said in our Slack he wanted to play Lords of the Fallen to make me look bad.
you're not-
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, how many goes did you take to kill this boss?
One
What? There's no proof of
Ooh,
that.
on my second playthrough with a
about your
spear that was
first?
way overpowered.
And your first
Probably
playthrough?
like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Wait.
is your third playthrough. Why are we even comparing this?
But wait, you can't have an overpowered spear. You don't have access to the blacksmith here yet.
No, it's just good then.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find the blacksmith in this game.
Yeah, you don't get the blacksmith till much later.
Philip, Jack, you donates $10. Says Jack, you're not alone. I held off on playing Liza P. Got it's Lords of LOF or LOP, and now I'm getting confused. I'm too tired for that. Because the aesthetic of Pinocchio with robot clowns wasn't my vibe. Lords of the Fallen had terrible performance on my rig though, so I played Liza P, and now I love it.
I've heard good things. Many a Souls streamer has chosen Lies of P as like their preferred Souls-like over Lords of the Fallen. Which I'm upset with because I like watching all their content and it's all Lies of P's. It's all P's.
Well, just give it a chance.
Oh fuck.
Logan sent in $10. Says I have a sinking feeling Gamers is going to try and make zero punctuation without Yahtzee since they own the brand. Whatever results is definitely going to be hilarious, though they probably not in the way they intend. I don't think they will. I think if they're gonna do anything with it, they'll probably make like some more compilations of like all the Halo reviews in one video or something like that. But
Yeah. Or like they'll probably just collect residuals.
Let's see. Paul donates $50. Says an investment into what I hope turns out to be the best thing that has ever happened to you guys. Well, that's what I said to my parents on the phone when I got fired, and like everybody followed me out. I was like, like somebody told me once, like sometimes getting fired is the best thing that could ever happen to you. And I'm like, well,
Yeah, that's
because
what
otherwise you won't take the risk to do what you really want to do or something.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that way.
But you quit though. I got fired.
Well, when you got fired, we all got fired.
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
Yep.
I mean, I actually got fired, but but I would have followed Nick. I would have followed Nick, 100%. Is what I can say really easily because I just got fired. So I'm like, you can't prove me wrong.
I think like our entire team is like really in on like self humor, so it's kind of fitting we all went out that way.
Man, and Pita, however you pronounce her name.
Pita bread.
Pita bread has always been a wall for me. It's just her rhythm, her moveset. It's been an issue. We're an hour in, and I haven't beat her yet. But by the way, this is what usually happens: is I do a couple tries, I then call someone in to help me, and then I go in solo, and then I win. That's what usually happens. So we're gonna see if that happens this time.
I ended up stop. I ended up not calling for help later on in the game on my second playthrough because I was just getting pissed that they were standing there and getting hit. I was like, please do something.
Yes.
You're just aggroing the boss, and you're making me suffer later.
There are some bosses that need that aggro, though.
Yeah, well, the horse boss for sure.
Oh, what's the one with the big crow in the background?
Yes, the lady
yeah.
and the crow.
Yeah, you definitely need helper with that, I found.
100%.
Nick Warden says, are all of the Lords of the Fallen bosses HP sponges like this? I remember putting down the first Lords of the Fallen because the third and fourth boss was like that. Never had that problem with Elden Ring. No, I don't think so.
The big issue here is this is before blacksmiths. And so, like, your weapon is
2023 BB, before blacksmiths.
So, like, this is before you can upgrade your weapon at all. And so, like, your weapon is not doing a ton of damage. There we go. There we go.
In this game, like, I don't know, I got really good at parrying in this game. I think the parrying is like probably the best of any Souls game, not counting Sekiro.
Yeah, I tend to be bad at parrying.
Yeah, I roll a lot. I have a shield. I should use my shield, but I'm just rolling.
My usual instinct is to take the roly build.
Oh yeah.
Stream sending $11.72. Can't wait to see Second Wind grow. Us either. I mean, at the rate the main channel is going, we're definitely we are 100% going to pass 200,000 subscribers by the time you launch fully Rebelmatic.
Oh, well, it's still a ways from the Escapists 1.2 million. But
yeah, but that was over 16 years, that channel.
Well, I think we hit 1 million like quite
early.
Not too far into those.
Oh yeah. Jade Enge sent $10.02. Says, here's the 2 cents that the other guy gypped you on. Don't shame people. That's Yahtzee's job. Love you guys so much. Your content has brought me and my wife so much joy for years, and I know it will only be better moving forward. Hope you could take care of yourselves and stay as healthy as possible through this. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Like, I don't have health insurance right now. That's one bad part about not taking your severance and termination agreement.
They've got to give you Cobra, haven't they?
Yes.
I think so, but in my document for it says 0 months, so I need to figure that out.
You should get that. You get your same insurance. I want to say for and I guess different states, different laws.
Well, for me, I've still got the same insurance till the end of the month. Then my Cobra kicks in, and that's just month on month after that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll be on. But I don't know. My father was telling me to just go for Obamacare or whatever it's called now. Apparently, it's cheaper.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. Earl, $5.
Earl Obama.
Big Dick Nick. At least I don't have to hear Marty say that anymore. I can say it myself. That sounded more weird than I meant it to.
Yes. As Marty calls you in your most private, intimate moments with him.
William sent $10. Wasn't hugely familiar with your previous work, but I've watched some earlier stuff since joining the Patreon and looking forward to seeing what comes out. Quick question, does Phoenix tier include the digital art print? I assume yes, but not sure. Thanks. Yes, every tier above the previous tier includes all the perks before that.
Yes.
And we got the first digital art print in today. It's almost done. It looks really cool.
Nice.
You saw it. You both saw it.
Yeah, I'm saying...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I don't remember that. I'll remember Godzilla.
Oh my
but I
God!
don't
You remember your
that.
Godzilla? You don't remember, I told you. You don't remember things from an hour ago.
Nope. That was a big meeting.
Which super chat did I just read off? Did I just read off William? Yeah.
That was a big important meeting. There was a lot said and a lot listened to. So.
Yeah, as I said at the time, it feels weird to be in a job where I have regular meetings now.
So I just reloaded my email to get through more of the super chats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if we're gonna finish these before. You're gonna have to go an extra hour, Jack.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I gotta go at 12 in like 50 minutes.
You better hit up Frost and see if he got his table. I'll get through a bunch before I keep going on.
Okay.
Michael, $10. I've been watching Yahtzee since 2009. Thousands of hours of entertainment through books and videos. This will be my first Patreon. Cannot wait to support you guys for all the laughs you've given.
Thanks.
Riley,
It's my first Patreon too.
it's your second now.
Well, yeah, okay.
The-
But my first that's
Didn't
just
go to
free
us
and
really.
not-
Yeah. Riley sent in $1. Please mention me. Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't say anything else, but please mention me as far too many frogs. If Adventures Night falls through, would you all want to do a Cyberpunk Red live play?
Cyberpunk. I don't know what that particular RPG is.
It'd be funny to do like a one-off for a bunch of different RPGs, but with like thinly disguised versions of our Adventures Night characters.
I mean, we did. We never did. Well, I had I'm sure there's a ton of new people in here, obviously. So we were one of my previous bosses. Like we were putting together like something for Games Workshop, so we like workshopped what the ZP art style of like Warhammer looks like. So we still have that.
Yeah. That's funny. There's a lot of different RPGs out there, tabletop RPGs. I personally like if Yahtzee's going to be involved, Blades in the Dark is what I would want to do. Like, is a game that I've been playing and really enjoying. It's very heist based. For anyone,
a good heist.
I know you like a good heist.
That would be the tragedy if we can't get out like the next episode of Adventures Night where the big heist happens.
I know. We just got done with all that planning.
Yeah, like the episode that went out was the heist plan.
Yep.
And the next one was going to be the heist.
Yep.
What a time to potentially split everything up.
Yeah, for anybody in the chat that doesn't know what Adventures Night is, that was the D&D series we were running back on the Escapist using the ZP art style.
Yes, indeed.
And we created a pilot, 3 years ago now? Was that 3 years ago already?
About 3 years ago, yep.
Yeah, so we created, no, I lied. We didn't even create a pilot. We created an episode that was just supposed to be a test episode. And we all loved it so much that we made it a pilot.
Not even for audiences. It was just for us.
Yep.
But Blades in the Dark, for anyone who has not played it, but also watched the last episode of Adventures Night where we basically like flashback to all of the planning, that's most of what Blades in the Dark is. Is like, oh, I planned this, and then now roll for plan. And sometimes it turns into really magical moments where it's like, oh, actually, I hid something in one of the guards' pockets. Did they notice? So it's a really fun and neat heist-based game.
Yeah. Claudia donates $10.
Claudia.
Says, hey, how much will it take to get Jack to do a stream as a clown? Can we make that a Kickstarter stretch goal?
Jesus Christ! By the way, getting that makeup off is so hard.
Well, we don't want to frighten people off that quick.
If you
If
you died a Pieta one more time, I'm gonna just make you do it. Oh, you died.
No, I didn't. That's,
Oh, no.
I'm just in Umbral. It's
Second
fine.
wind. Second wind.
Second wind. Oh, what is Umbral but a second wind?
What an appropriate game to stream.
Back in the prereq days, we did a fundraising goal for me playing as a clown, and I threw out a number there that I was very sure we would not hit, and we hit it very fast.
Well, that was me back on you and I first started streaming, and I was like, somebody donates what, $100? I'll eat a dog treat, and it was done in 2 seconds. Like,
Right.
okay,
It's like, ah, shit.
damn
I
it.
used to eat dog treats when I was a kid. I used to like them.
Explains a lot.
They mostly just taste bland.
Yeah.
It's just oats. It's dried oats for a lot of it.
Yes, that sums up most English biscuits. So, yeah, it wasn't that much of a stretch.
KC in chat just roasted me. Said Nick was a grown man though when he did that.
Right? Like I just dressed up like a clown. I used to do that for work. That's not a big deal.
Okay, but I had just started streaming. I didn't know what I was getting into. Now I know if I say I'll do this for money, people are like, okay, bet.
Some
I'm like,
lessons
oh, no.
are learned hard. We're gonna get past this. You should all know. We're gonna get past Pieta. This is gonna happen.
If this was a normal stream, we'd be almost done.
I think we're just chatting anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, and we can definitely go. I can go longer. Like if we got to swap Yahtzee out, we can do that. I can
Daniel.
go a little bit longer. I can't go an hour longer.
Yeah, I can only go 30 minutes longer. So
Yeah.
we have a thing to do. Daniel sent in $10. Says, "Hey guys, congratulations on the new channel. Sorry to all of you for what happened, but hey, more former Escapist crew for us. Also, every time Jack uses the anus quiver voice, an angel gets its wings. Cheers."
Absolutely. I love Anus Quiver. Anus.
No, don't give the
It's the-
context. Don't even give the context. Just leave it.
I just want to say, for the people who might not be sold on checking out Adventurers Now, would you like to give them a sneak sample of the Anus Quiver voice?
Oi there! Hey there! You want to watch my show? You can watch my show. Hey there! Watch me on the telly. Oh, I'm pretty good. I'll treat you right.
Anus Quiver there.
That's Anus Quiver.
Hey,
When Anus
David.
came up, like during your announcement stream, like Nick and Yahtzee's announcement stream, Anus Quiver came up, and people were like, "What the fuck is an Anus Quiver?" And it's like, yes.
See, if you
No,
guys
it's just
go
all like-
if you go watch the
So-
pilot,
No, yeah.
if you go watch the pilot Adventures Now, you'll be sold by Jeremy Goodsex within minutes.
If nothing else, I hope this whole reboot makes people more interested to go and watch the Adventurers Now episodes we did, because it was never like a huge view series. It was just we got really strong engagement from the ones who did watch it. We used to get about 30,000 views on an episode. And
Yeah.
I always wanted more people to watch it. Maybe that's selfish of me.
Well, I think it's okay to want more people to watch the thing you made.
Well, I suppose. But I guess it's just that I've felt more invested in Adventurers Now than a lot of other things I've worked on.
It's a stupid thing because like it is at the end of the day like it's a world in which Anus Quiver lives, and so it's a very silly thing. But it's also a story that the six of us really, because like I put Omar in with all of us, as Omar is he's basically our art director. It's the story that the six of us have been telling for about 3 years. So goddamn right,
Yeah.
I'm invested in it.
And we
Yeah.
started it remotely, and then we actually shot it in the studio for the 3rd season last year. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get to wrap that up, because that was a lot of work for us not to wrap up. And I didn't even work that hard on that one.
Yeah, no, I'm really invested in my character. I've like that's why he's had so many really serious character moments where I've really actually tried to act.
Oh, are you kidding? Like in that last episode, the you and Jesse as Grinderbin, you as Mortimer, that back and forth was incredible, like just top notch. And of course, you didn't know that was
Yeah.
coming. Like I didn't know that was coming.
No, it was that was certainly a moment when I was in the zone.
Beautiful.
Now Burrito wants to know if they should jump in part way or should start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. It's also like not just for story reasons, but also because you get to see, like, you literally get to see the show develop in real time.
Oh yeah.
It's a bit shaky to start, but we find our footing.
We do, and it's like
Well, it more so like the art of the show like evolves as you're watching. It's so neat. The art, animation, everything.
oh yeah.
I love that fucking show. We better get it back.
We're working on it.
David donates $5. Says, any thoughts on RoboQuest? I found it pretty fun.
RoboQuest? Maybe I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure what that is. No.
So,
I've been playing the RoboCop game that came out recently.
Oh.
Kyle sending $2. Says, Yahtzee, can we get a fuck to celebrate independence?
Fuck!
There we go.
My heart was really in that one.
Mark sending $25.79.
Oh!
He killed her.
I think Pieta is a late Pieta.
Yes. Pieta is late. I love this cutscene. We're gonna skip it so we can play more, but there's a lot. There's just a lot I like about this game. Fuck. Oh, I just threw a rock at Pieta.
Dofrin sending $25.79. Says, I'm here for all of you at Second Wind. Mad respect, love you all, and I want to hear Yahtzee call Nick Daddy Nick again.
Daddy, can we play on the machines?
No, it's gotta be organic. Samuel.
That was only 5 or 6 tries. That's normal. That was pretty normal.
Yeah, especially
on your third playthrough.
Considering we're streaming, which always, results in a skill reduction because your attention is divided.
Not for me.
No. Well, yeah, because you're pretty low skill to start.
Oh!
I'll remember that. What the Fallout thing just popped up in my head. He didn't like that. Samuel sending $5.02, giving those 2 pennies back because Jack is great.
Yay!
Actually, thank you for the stream, Jack. Oliver sent in $10 here for the banter. I gotta read through. Like I'm telling you, there is a fuck ton of these. I gotta get through some of these.
Yeah, get through.
Connor sends in $3.47. Have you been getting close to revenue goals from Patreon? We had a internal target that we wanted to hit, and I'll say for right now, it'll be public next week. You guys the number will be public. All I'll say is we have completely smashed that goal, and that was our I was hoping we would do slightly better than the Escapist Patreon was doing. So, yeah, just wait a week. But as we said though, even when we do reach those goals, we still need to raise more because we brought a big team over. We all gave up. We either all lost our salaries, gave up salaries, took on reduced salaries between Yahtzee, Jack, Omar, and I to make sure this thing got off the ground. So, yeah, this whole undertaking we're doing is not going to be cheap, but I mean the support that has been shown so far is so far above and beyond anything we ever expected, and so we're getting a lot of organizational stuff done now that we have to do.
Yes,
because I think legitimately we started a business in under 24 hours somehow.
Yes, accidentally.
You know what? It was kind of we're just so lucky that we know, artists, and we know logo designers. Just be like, hey, can you make a thing real quick?
I didn't even have to ask. That's how great people were. Javid, was Good Blood. Oh, his YouTube channel is Good Blood, and if you haven't watched his long form documentaries, you need to go watch them because they are some of the best things on the internet. He was doing videos for us on the Escapist, and before I got fired, I had to let him go, and I was it literally tore my heart out to let him go because I'm he is one of the most talented creators on YouTube, and I was I had been asking to work with him for years, finally got him, and then I had to get rid of him, and I was oh no, that hurt, and he popped up right away. He's I want to help you guys. I want to do the logo for you and all that. And so, with the funding you raised, we're going to be able to do more with him. He's going to be doing graphic design for all of our shows. And I'll tell you what, some of the stuff he's sending in, you guys are in for, this shit is great.
Yes. Also, El Cheshire is talking with
Cheshire.
us. We would never leave El Cheshire. Speaking of people who help create like the world of Adventurers Now, like what would we do without El Cheshire?
Yeah, he does
Oh,
all
yes.
the backgrounds for
Yeah.
that you see in the show. A lot of the art. Omar does a lot of the character art. El Cheshire does a lot of the background arts. The thumbnails. He does all the thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
I commissioned El Cheshire to do some stuff for Starstruck Vagabond as well. They are quite the machine.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be doing the digital art that you get in the $25 tier, and where the digital art will be big enough that, like, if you want to go print it out, you can do that, like on an art print and hang it up. So at the $25 tier on Patreon, like, you're going to get a digital art print from El Cheshire once a month. So and they
cool.
I asked them to do that, and they're like, "Oh hell yeah, bring me on board."
Nice.
All right. Oh my god, still more super. Like, we're gonna have to continue reading the super chats on like another stream. That's how many are coming in.
Just keep going.
Unless
Just keep
I
going.
pull a ZP here. Yep. Dylan sending $10 says it's hard to overstate how excited I am for Second Wind. You guys' content back on the Escapist is always top notch. Only soured slightly by the ever tightening corporate edicts. The forced sponsors not letting you guys advertise your personal projects, etc. I think you guys have something really special here. All the right people at the right time. And I can't wait to see what you all do with those restrictions lifted. You guys rock. Yeah, the restrictions have been lifted. Like, I got a sponsor in the first day. Second day.
I love kicking people off the edge.
I didn't like this whole shanty town on the edge of a cliff section.
Not either.
I dig the vibe, and at my first playthrough, I did not like it, mostly because I fell off. My second playthrough, I really liked it because you can just kick people right off. Look, like, just kick them off. Bye. Then it's really easy. You just kick them right off.
Benjamin sending $5.02. No message. Thank you very much, Benjamin. John sent $15. Says excited for this new chapter. Cheers from Newfoundland. George sending $2.34. Says, hey, Second Wind, great to see you all here. Has Yahtzee ever considered revisiting Let's Drown Out? And that is a possibility given recent events. You wanna put like a cap on the whole Gabe thing?
Yes, I know. Everyone's always saying, "Where's Gabe? Why are you gonna do stuff with Gabe again?" Fact is, Gabe and I just have gone in different directions. He's doing his own thing, and I'm doing my own thing. We haven't really interacted in a while, so probably not.
There you go.
Fair.
Liz sends in $18. Says I meant to send 20 and hit next too fast. Whoops. Kevin sends in $5. Says glad to hear that because I was very much looking forward to the ZP for Sony's, Disney's, Marvel's, Insomniac's, Stanley's, Steve Dicto's Spider-Man 2 AK Story DLC number 3.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everybody owns Spider-Man.
I was pretty happy with the review too, so I probably am going to rework it.
Chad sends in $5. Says I subscribed to Second Wind Patreon today because I never subscribed to the Escapist. So basically what I'm saying is, sorry I got you fired, Nick. Good luck.
Oh
man, I could pull the real Findom, couldn't I? If you didn't subscribe to the Patreon on the Escapist, you got me fired.
Nice.
You naughty boys.
Now we know whose fault it is.
Yeah. Tim sent you $5.12. I don't know why I said sent you. I'm just
Sent
reading stuff so
you.
fast. Any news, ETA, on Will Leave the Galaxy for Good? I've been through this entire Yahtzee audiobook library like 5 times now. Can't wait for more.
The draft is done. As always, it's going to be an Audible exclusive for the first 6 months at least. We are scheduling recording sessions to happen soon. Just waiting to hear back with some dates. So yes, that will be out sometime next year.
Wonderful.
John sends in $7.25. Says Yahtzee with the new freedom. Can we expect a certain fat Australian git to show up?
Shut up.
There you go. Yes, if you are new to our streams, if you send stuff too much, Yahtzee will just roast you. So be prepared for that. And there are some weirdos that just like Yahtzee to yell at them. So
Yeah. So then we'll just ignore you.
no, we'll let Yahtzee yell at them.
No, that's what they want, Nick. So we're just gonna ignore
Why
them.
doesn't that work as a kid? Like, why can't I just get my dad to yell at me and then he'll give me allowance?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
What?
If I just annoy my dad enough, he'll just pay me.
Oh, well, is that what you're thinking people are doing to
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I will pay them in insults if that's what they want.
Exactly. I don't know. I had an idea in my head and it didn't come out right.
you just started talking, and that's what happened. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Alex sent in $15 says, yes, that's the last ZP. Being a Sonic game make you feel anything.
Well, you know, I think whatever the last CP was, people were going to make that sort of joke, weren't they? Like, if it had been Spider-Man 2, everyone was like, oh, a Sony exclusive was the last CP. That is somehow meaningful as well.
An open world crafting with stealth is the last one. How apropos. Yeah.
Derek sent $5 says, brand new viewer, and I can't believe I didn't know about you guys until the media coverage. I wish your whole team the best and can't wait to see what you do next. I have to wait long.
Yeah.
Premium videos will be
it's-
out next week.
I assume we've got new viewers coming in thick and fast. There's 915 people watching right now.
Nice. You did it, everybody.
I don't even count Twitch.
I actually
You don't
updated my personal blog for the first time in 2 years because I assume people will be looking for it.
There's actually over 1,100 people because there's people on Twitch watching us too.
Oh, well, welcome.
Oh, crazy.
We
Welcome, everyone.
do not be mad at us if we forget to look at Twitch because we haven't used it in like a year after they made their changes. So we have to get used to looking at both chats again.
Kind of hoping they'll make the changes back so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
No.
But, you know, some people seem to like it.
Garrett sending $20 says Lords of the Fallen is played by the Lords of the Risen.
Oh boy, it's S&M mini boss.
This boss didn't give you trouble, did it?
No.
I was talking
Pyramid
Yahtzee.
Head. It's the Pyramid Head stroke blasphemous character.
Yes.
Wait, the Lords of the
mini boss.
Fallen's a better Silent Hill than what they're doing with Silent Hill is what you're saying?
Oh god, let's not get into that.
Can we please have you play Ascension?
I'm still not entirely clear what Ascension is.
Nobody is. That's why I want you to play it. Yahtzee Unscripted, Silent Hill and Ascension. There you go.
Isn't it? Is it even a game? I heard it was just like a video series people vote on.
Well, you click buttons to like choose options. That's a game. That's the Quantum Dream thinks so.
Okay.
That's a game. I don't know if that counts.
Richard donates $5.86. Says, I hope you enjoy a new wave of creative freedom in this new venture. People before brand names. That's what we said. Hi, donates $5. Says, long-time Escapist watcher and loving to see how well Second Wind's already going. Community's awesome. Wanted to give a special shout out to the mods doing an amazing job. Yes, our the volunteer mods, which we aim to pay, are doing amazing.
Yes.
Ellie donates $10. Says, I was upset when I heard the news, but I'm so thrilled that you and the amazing community you've cultivated have rallied around Second Wind so quickly. I'm super excited to see the amazing stuff you incredible folk create from here on out. You rock. Much love. Jose sends in $10. Says, self-care, muchachos. Have a plate of your favorite tacos and a glass of your favorite agua fresca.
Ooh. Sure.
Doesn't that just mean fresh water?
Yeah. John sends you $5. Says, just let me know if Frost and Amy ever finish the Sly Cooper playthrough. I found the vids after the last stream and never got a chance to watch. Yes, the streams that we were doing on the Escapist will continue here. That's why we have this channel, because we plan to stream even more because we have a separate channel now, and we're not going to annoy people all the time. So we have a lot of ideas. Well, we are going to annoy people, but it'll be like, you know, your choice to be annoyed now.
Yeah, we're just not going to annoy them with stream VODs clogging up the main channel alongside all the scripted stuff.
Yes. But yes, the Sekiro stream will continue with Amy and Frost. The Sly Cooper stream will continue. The Devil May Cry streams will continue. At some point, I'll be able to stream again.
Yeah, my Wednesday streams will continue. They won't be called Yahtzee Unscripted, but they'll be called something probably broadly similar.
Yeah.
See, I beat her first try.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, this one took me a few goes, as I recall.
Yeah. the Hound's boss is the one that frustrated me the most at the start.
Oh, the bow and arrow lady with the
Yeah.
Yes, she's tricky.
She's not even difficult to beat. It's just the dogs.
Yeah.
Mm.
John
Capra
sends
Demon,
$5.
whatever the
Oh wait,
name's
I just read that one. Taylor sends in $10. When my significant other and I heard the news, we felt compelled to follow you all immediately. Subscribe and hit up the Patreon. This is just a bonus from us. Very excited about the forward trajectory. Thank you.
Trajectory.
Aaron sends in $11.72. Says, "Hey all, I just wanted to say congratulations on going independent. I'm looking forward to the future content, and I'm so happy to see all the well-deserved support you've been getting. I know it's also a stressful period for all involved, so please take care of yourselves. I also had a question for Yahtzee. I know that in the past you've mentioned potentially working on a remake or a sequel for The Consuming Shadow following the release of Starstruck Vagabond. Is this still in the pipeline? It's a favorite of mine, and I'd be really excited to see the idea expanded on."
There's something I was thinking about. I have like a creator's tendency to sort of latch onto ideas for a while, and that's sort of not really interesting me at the moment. At the moment, what I'm interested in is a new concept I have for a sort of procedural detective game using the BRTV concept from my Dev Diary series. I had the idea for something like BRTV, which was like a simulated battle royale, but with a sort of Obra Dinn mechanic where you have to fill in the identities of all the players and who killed them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've been pretty excited about that idea, but I'm trying not to put too much work into it until Starstruck Vagabond's out.
Fair.
I wasn't texting. There was somebody put a title in the chat that I immediately liked, and so I saved it in the notes. But I'm not gonna spoil it because if that person we use the name that person just put out, I think it'll be a nice surprise for them. Marius donates $47.11. Says, "So you named your channel after the revive mechanic from the Borderlands series. Here is some money. Good luck. We are all counting on you, a registered internet user." That was definitely a roast on Yahtzee.
I think there's a couple of games that they have a second wind as a
There's-
mechanic.
There's several games, and probably there's a significantly older game that Jack really likes that has the second wind as a core mechanic for one of their classes.
I
you
always
think about it.
knew of second wind as just a sports term.
Oh yeah, it's also just a general
Yeah.
get your breath back to
Yeah. Just getting back up again.
It's a big class feature for the fighter class in Dungeons and Dragons.
It's originally like a runner's term, isn't it? The second wind.
Yeah.
When you're running a marathon.
Correct.
Robert sends in $25. Says, "Nick, have you gotten any sleep yet?" Yes. I've gotten sleep, but I just have a million things to do. I've been on calls all morning, speaking with potential investors, merch stuff, meetings with our team, figuring out how we're gonna get organized and actually make this a real business. So it's I'm running at a mile a minute now, and like it's kind of funny. People on Twitter have been like there's no way you guys are doing this. There's no way you guys didn't plan this. And I'm like, well, everything that I'm doing is stuff that I tried to do at my real job before I got fired, and I just wasn't allowed to do. I think this is all stuff that I was ready to do, and I just couldn't get to do it.
I think I'm not supposed to be here. Oh yeah, okay, there. Now I finally died. I was like, I got to an. Wait, how do I get back up?
Can you use the Umbral realm to get up?
Umbral. You know what? You forget about that.
So you just throw yourself up the.
Basically.
Connor sends in $3.47. Will Adventure be continuing as is or with a different name and art style? We are still in negotiations. We are not saying anything right now.
We're working on it. We don't know anything.
Nicola.
It's frustrating. I'm sorry.
Nicola sends in $11.72. Says, "Found the link. Now tell me more about this sandwich you mentioned."
Oh.
I ordered it's called a Papa Joe from Jason's Deli. And it's turkey with pesto and marinara sauce. Pesto and romesco sauce.
You know what? Anytime pesto is involved, I'm down.
Yeah. And I
the
know
way,
it's not the right. I
if
know
you-
it's not the right name for the bread, but because I said it at the Escapist as a joke and people liked it, I call it focaccia bread.
Cha-cha, I like that.
Gotcha.
For those big guys with the spiky helmets who run at you, just make them run and then roll out of the way,
Yeah.
and they fall right off. It's the greatest.
Yeah, and figured that out
So
eventually.
fun. So very fun.
Josh sends in $5. Says, Nick, I nearly cried when I found out through the Forbes article that you had been fired. Super happy now that you guys have made the connections enough to show such solidarity to set out and not only continue business as usual, but make it even better than it was before.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. We'll see if it works.
Yep. Subscribe to Patreon.
Hey, look, a PayPal link.
Max sends in $5. Just wanted to show my support for you guys. Looking forward to whatever you do next.
Oh, thank you.
I hope we don't do something next.
Well, no, this is what we're doing next.
Yeah.
Nick.
Sydney sends in $5. Says, "What's the most badass opening line to a novel you read? For example, call me Ismail." Moby Dick.
Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Nick.
Oh, I'm reading
I don't
so
know.
fast.
I don't think it's important to like open with something that seizes the attention.
You don't think?
So
I do. I do think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You
I
do
was
think.
gonna say it.
I mean, that's why the first line of Jam was, "I woke up to find the entire city being covered in a 3-foot layer of man-eating jam." I think Kafka's The Metamorphosis sort of does the same thing, where it just sort of summarizes the whole concept in the first sentence. One morning, Gregor woke up and he was a cockroach. You know,
Yeah.
it catches the interest.
It's not shimmy chat.
I like that. I like the ability to set up like the base reality of the situation as quickly and efficiently as possible. Like, here's a situation we're in. Let's get fucky.
Yeah, you can imply a lot in a first sentence.
Yeah.
Like if your first sentence was something like, "Ronald had died 3 times that morning, and he was starting to get sick of it."
Ooh. I'm interested.
Immediately, we wonder the context of that.
Yes.
Where did I misspeak? I don't know.
What did you miss?
Somebody said I misspoke about something.
Well, you missaid Ishmael.
No, I knew that.
Oh,
Wesley
okay.
Thomas said no investors, just business partners. Yeah, like we're not looking for venture capital or anything like that. Just partners.
We surprisingly we're sick of people buying us out.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through that rigmarole a few too many times.
Yeah, I don't want to ever find out on Twitter again that we're being sold.
Yes. Now, from now on, we will only know because we have spoken to someone who says, "Hi, I would like to buy the thing." And then we agreed between ourselves to sell the thing. And that is the only circumstance where that will happen now.
Yeah. Woo Cooling sent in $1 or what? Man, Will, you were the first person to send in pounds. I've been good all stream, and then you sent in pounds. Thank you for the pounds.
Way to blame the person giving you money.
I just looked at it and I was very confused. Like, why is there a GBP there? I've been reading USD the entire time.
How dare you give us money in the currency that you have?
Will knows. Will knows we love him.
Pounds are the best currency. They're worth way more than dollars.
1.31 pounds. Says, best of luck, guys. Love the addition of a column from Darren every Friday. Yes, so we announced earlier, like I said before, the Patreon was not ready to launch when it did. So I still have to get the graphics done for it and kind of finish fleshing it out. So we aren't going to take away any perks. You may see more perks added to the tiers that you're already subscribed to. So this morning we added to the $10 tier and above a Darren Mooney column every Friday. And Darren Mooney is our resident film critic. He is amazing. You should definitely sign up and read it. You will not regret it.
You will not regret it. Darren is
Robert.
amazing.
Robert donates $100. Says Jack, you're my favorite RLM contributor. Missed you on a recent Best of the Worst, where one of the videos used a Doom sound effect and nobody made a comment.
What? Was Rich there?
Man, you just sounded very hurt by that.
Well, it would. You know what my actual guess is Rich made a comment, but whoever edited it didn't care, and edited that part out.
Yeah. Nikki the Gamer in the YouTube chat says, by the way, I want to ask, the premium content will come to YouTube a week late, right? I'm asking since I can't get a subscription for now. So the plan right now is that all of the content will be released day of, as we're getting the channel up and running and growing. Most likely the best time for us to actually switch on the early access stuff is when Yahtzee takes his usual Christmas break, is what I will say. Or yeah. I mean, that's probably the best time for us to do that.
Because everyone will be missing a week anyway.
Everybody will take a break that week. Yep. Because guess what? We can take an actual week break and not have to plan things ahead of time because we don't have to do YouTube advertising anymore. So we can actually take a break and go to sleep and not worry about it for a week. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Like, you don't have to fucking crunch anymore to get something done for a week because we can't escape for a week?
I don't know what that world is. I refuse to believe it. We'll believe it when I see it. That's my usual.
I actually like just realized in my head, like, we can actually take a week off and not worry about losing a ton of revenue.
Theoretically, that's all the possible things.
We could all go on holiday, company cruise.
Ooh, team building.
We can finally go to Hawaii and film Adventures Night or whatever D&D show we do next. I keep saying the Escapist. I'm still in, like, it's been 3 days, guys. People are calling me out, like, I kept saying the Escapist and like we're on second wind now. Like, I haven't processed anything.
It's gonna be a bit before we get it all together, everybody.
Yes.
We are like legitimately working on getting it all together.
Yeah. Matthew donates $10. Says, for your McDonald's in California, Nick. I am still shocked what they did to you, Nick and Jack. Until you came along, Nick, I only cared about Yahtzee and Jim Sterling when they were there on the Escapist, but you managed to get me interested in other video creators at the company. Plus, Jack, I'm honestly in love with your DM style and shenanigans, along with how you give your players their moments. Thought I have ADHD, and I'm still on Season 3, Episode 1. I wish you the best of luck in this new venture, and you find more success since you can spread your wings.
Oh, wings.
And unfortunately, it wasn't just Jack and I that got fired. Matt Laughlin, who edits extra punctuation, also got let go. He's with us, so don't worry.
Who the hell did they think was going to edit extra punctuation after that?
Right?
They wanted Omar to do it all.
They wanted one editor to edit 6 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Jang sent in $12.34. Says, I started following the Escapist solely for Yahtzee. I have the signed copy of Mogworld to prove it, but I really appreciate what you have all made the site into the past few years. So I really hope to see that trend continue with less restrictions. Best of luck.
This is a good farming spot. If anyone,
I'm finally almost at the bottom of this. Actually, I haven't reloaded, so it's gonna go back up.
If you ever find yourself just a couple hundred or like 1,000 short of a level up, you come to, what is this one called? This is the Vestige of Blind Agatha, and you can make this guy just run off the thing for easy hundreds of. Oh God, what are these things even called? They're not souls, are they?
The game calls them something different.
Vigor. Yeah.
See, like, look, you can woohoo, and he just jumps off. What an idiot! It's great.
Yeah, I farmed this guy on my second playthrough, and that's how I got leveled up super quick.
Oh yeah, this is a great farming spot. Anyway,
I'm delayed on the stream. It's so funny watching him just.
What an idiot! And then you kick the other guy off, and boom. And then even if you want to, then you get your lamp out, and you can get it like a couple extra hundred from these little guys. This guy there. Farming. Anyway, sorry, Nick. Please go on with the people who are giving us money. We like it when they give us money.
James sent in $4.20. You read like 3 of my messages, so I feel obligated to tip. Look, it's a funny number. $4.20 if you missed it.
Oh, I see.
Michael sending 25 zloty. About words following you over internet. Let's all forget PC Glorious Master Race. Yeah, let's never bring that up again.
Yeah. I wonder who's making money off of that at the moment.
Everybody.
And yes, Fungus Finder, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I won't say what for.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Just go with it.
Okay. I'm sorry too.
Yeah, Yahtzee sorry 3.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very sorry about whatever I'm sorry about.
I'm very sorry about whatever Nick did. Because I'm sure it's something Nick did.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's why we created that video of Yahtzee throwing me out the window. But I threw myself out the window there. It's fine.
Bye.
Avery donates $20. Says, wild to see things go full circle back. Fully Remblematic. Was watching ZP Fully Remblematic since I was an 11-year-old spitfuck when I found it in its debut. Happy to see you guys still being able to pursue your passions, and I look forward to continue supporting as a Phoenix tier and more in the future.
An 11-year-old spitfuck?
I like really emphasize the fuck on that.
Oh, okay.
Spitfuck.
Spitfuck.
Can we name that a podcast?
No, Jesus Christ, no. Unless the podcast is about rough sex, then that's the only thing. And I don't think that's what you want.
Well, it's a kind of escapism.
Yeah, it's escaping and getting out of the house. No.
Why are you doing that outside of the house, Nick?
No, I mean running away. I don't want to get
you need
spit fucked. I want to run away from that.
You lead an interesting life.
No, I don't.
Get out of the house and start spit fucking, you know.
No.
What?
If it's spit fuck, I'm running away.
What? We all do it. What?
This is a you thing now.
What? I don't know what. Don't be. You're the one making this weird.
Raw donates in $25 to say, Jack, shut up.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Hope to see you do some. Hope to see you do some awesome playthrough series. You guys are fucking awesome, and those people who didn't appreciate you, you don't worry. We always will. Love, young guys.
No.
Well, the end of that says love young guys. I'm not saying I love young guys. Just to make that clear. Because Jack already made things weird. I don't know.
I thought young guys was a kind of Asian food.
I don't know.
I'm trying to detect whether or not that was a joke or not. And I cannot tell, so I do apologize, Patsy.
I think I'm caught up.
You did it!
Oh, crazy.
Wait.
Wait.
No, I'm not. I'm not even close to being caught up.
Oh.
Did you just refresh the page?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What do we got? 5 minutes? Okay.
Well, take your time, Jack.
Like it crashed my email.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, I can hang out for a little bit. We can always go to the 2-person overlay if we need to. Ow, fuck you.
Oh god. I don't remember what name I read off. Hold on.
Then we can hang for a little bit. We can hang.
Where'd they all go? Okay, I've got this one. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay, he did it. Nick did it.
I hope so. If I missed any of yours, I'm sorry. My email's like freaking out. Mary sent in $10. Says, longtime fan of ZP and Jack's appearances on Red Letter Media. I just rediscovered The Escapist and all the great content this team has been putting out in the last 3 months. Supporting your second wind was a no-brainer.
Nice. That's what we were hoping. We were hoping that you would see us and be like, hey, I like them.
No, Marty's concerned.
About what?
Nothing. we took the chat in an interesting direction.
Well, you did. You're the one who was spit fucking.
No, whoever sent in that super chat did.
No.
Can't blame everything on me. I
I-
already got fired. I already
First of
had
all,
everything blamed on me.
I can and will blame everything on you. Whether I'm right or not is a whole different thing. But I'll do it. God
It's
damn
just
it.
like the Escapist show.
Yeah.
Nelson sent $7.10. Says, "I love Jack voicing characters. If Jack started a machinima, what would be the best? What would be the game? Wish you all the best."
If I started a machinima, what would be the? I mean, obvious. It would have to be a Souls game, you know. I'd make the monsters have little funny voices.
Of course you would. Give us your unseen and smell voices.
That would be kind of the classic, you know, like Smo would be big and dumb and Smo. And Ornstein is Ornstein's an actually. Like, Smo, I think we should poke this guy with my pike. Okay. You know.
So you do them like two stupid dogs.
Like, you know, like the one big stupid dog and then the other one who's like yipping around the big dog. Like, Smo, Smo. Yeah. The
You
classics.
I literally almost had chips come out my nose when you did that voice.
Oh, good.
That hurt. Diane,
Diane.
$11.72. Good luck with the new channel. Wishing you all every success.
Thanks, Diane.
And I also see some people in the chat saying they can't support. That is completely fine. We just want you here checking out the content and having a good time.
Yeah, if nothing else, like just a like and a subscribe would help us out.
Absolutely. Watching is supporting, y'all.
Omar, I saw you in chat. Can you please clip Yahtzee saying like and subscribe so we can make fun of him for that?
Like and subscribe.
Peter donates $10. Says, I too was just laid off, but now the company is hiring me as an independent contractor for 3 times the pay doing what I actually want to do with the company, making video content. Sometimes these decisions don't make sense, but they pan out.
Yeah, take that.
You have to pay for health insurance now?
But he's getting 3 times the pay, so...
Well, that's what health insurance can cost sometimes.
Pedrig, I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Send in $5.12. Lords of the Fallen stream. Best of luck with Second Wind. Weirdly proud to see this all coming together so quickly and so well.
Yay. Yeah.
Vlad, sent in $10. Says, how much for Jack to do a stream as Nell from the movie Nell with Jodie Foster?
How much would y'all pay for an in-depth podcast about Nell featuring me and Darren? Because I would fucking do it for $2. Like, I love Nell. I love Jodie Foster. I'm down.
This is the first I've heard of a film called Nell.
Nell is probably a film that has not aged terribly well. That features Jodie Foster as someone with some mental disabilities. Who speaks in a made-up language. So, you know, she'll say, nay, nay, chickabay. That's a big one. Nay, nay, chickabay, tay in the wind, tay in the wind. And I believe that means tree. Tree is tay in the wind. Yeah.
When did this film come out?
Mid-90s, I'm going to assume. I don't necessarily remember.
I was picturing Taxi Driver era Jodie Foster.
No, this was well-established Jodie Foster, which makes it extra fun.
Ezra sends in $1. Says, there is a 1-page Dark Souls fan RPG. You should play that. It's called Fucked Up Little Man.
Oh.
And they sent a Twitter link.
Okay.
I can read out all the numbers if you want on that link. 1563058143479103488.
You're just reading out the URL?
Yeah.
That's a choice.
I'm just proving that I got sleep, that I was able to do that.
I got to go by the looks of it.
Okay.
My dog is impatient for his morning walk, and I need to have my lunch.
Okay, I will switch over to the 2-person overlay. Everybody say goodbye to Yahtzee.
Bye, everyone. Keep watching and sending donations. This channel's all about you, the viewers, but also us to a greater extent, the creators. So give us money, you twats. Bye.
Bye. Oh crap! Wait, I don't. I really.
We're not leaving.
We're not leaving. I just don't want to die, so I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit, real quick. Damn it! Oh, I think I'm relatively close to a safe spot here, so everyone just bear with me. Bear with me. You're gonna have to like look at a weird camera angles for just one moment.
You know, you could just hit something and you won't die.
Huh?
You can just hit those pods and you won't die.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get out of here quickly.
But if you take one hit, you're dead.
Yeah, fair.
Ooh. Okay. Arcane Season 2 release window officially revealed.
Okay.
I don't know. I just got the League of Legends show on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I just got a notification from the Escapist on my computer, and then my now I'm sad.
Oh. Well, great.
Kathleen sent in $5. Kathleen sent in $5. Says best of luck to all of you. We're behind you in this, and I cannot wait to see what y'all do. Jack, you're the reason I became a DM, and my first year-long campaign is coming to an end on the 19th.
Oh,
Thank you all for the inspiration.
It's a hell of a hobby, y'all. It's just a hell of a hobby.
Oh, Marty wants to come into the call. Let's bring Marty in.
Okay, Marty, you can come to the call. I just need to get to a safe space.
No, I can. As soon as I add him, it'll fix everything.
Oh, okay. Then Adam. Then Adam. Oh my God, I'm almost to the safe space. Oh God, no! Everything's breaking. Everything's breaking. Hold on.
Oh.
Well, we're all in different positions now, but that's okay. No, I'm back to the safe space. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm to the vestige, and now I can.
Oh, I'm Yahtzee now.
Yeah, you're Yahtzee.
You twats, give us money.
But now.
Like don't say it like that. At all.
Please don't say it like that. Hi, Marty.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna keep working. Don't.
Are you still just putting codes in that thing?
I've been doing a lot, Nick. It's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on.
I don't know if you realize, Nick.
If you're me now, you can do all the work that I was doing.
You want to do the work I'm doing? Because I don't think you want to do the work I'm doing.
No, I don't. But you're very quiet. Oh wait, I need to raise you up in mine. No, you're at 150% in mine.
Yeah, if Marty, if you're able to raise yours up, Nick, how long are we going? Do you want to stop now, or do you want to keep going?
We can go 30 minutes.
Okay, great. Marty, are you okay for 30 minutes?
I'm good for 30 minutes. I just need to talk to Nick at some point about tomorrow's stream.
Okay, great. Tomorrow, and hey, while I
can hash it all out right now live. If you I would not.
No, but you can tell people about tomorrow's stream while I fix your names.
That's a great idea. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central on the main channel, we're going to be doing our big launch day extravaganza. A bunch of us will be there. We have a ton of codes to give away. Let me tell you guys, there are so many codes to give away. We'll be dropping those in chat throughout, and then we're gonna be playing a bunch of fun multiplayer party games. We'll get a bunch of folks in for Fall Guys. We'll get maybe we'll do some cheeky little Halo Infinite.
Yes.
Nick wants to do First Class Trouble. We have all sorts of plans. So
yeah, we don't even know how many hours we're streaming tomorrow. We're just gonna go until somebody is so drunk that they can't stream anymore.
Or just until it stops being fun and then we leave.
Right.
And then we say, hey, we all had a great couple hours together. Now let's all go to bed.
Let's all go to bed, and it doesn't have to be an unhealthy thing. It can just be
the spelling of your name, Marty.
That's fine.
What did I do?
Oh no, it's great. It's great.
Oh no, how do I spell your last name?
That's how they spelled it in the old. That's how they spelled it in the old country.
I'm doing this live, Marty. How do you spell your last name?
You're doing great. Instead of the 2 E's, it's an I.
Oh, okay.
So take away the 2 E's and add an I.
Oh, both E's.
Yeah, it is Sliva. It's like Silva.
Yeah.
But if you get a little mix up in there.
You know what? I was pretty dang close, Nick. I don't.
You were great. You were great.
I don't think that was that bad.
I think things should be phonetic. I personally think things should be phonetic.
English is a really hard language.
Like the longest time. I just had a brain fart again. The longest time. I was thinking Marty's last name was Silva, like Anderson Silva.
Oh.
He's a mixed martial artist. If you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
I did not know.
You know, the last time I watched him fight was when he broke his leg, and I was in a bar with my dad and my friend, and he broke his leg, and like I'm not even gonna describe it because it was so gross. And it was just a bar full of men, and every single man in that bar sounded like a woman screaming when he broke his leg.
No one wants to see a leg.
But the problem was he broke his leg, and they're like, okay, they're not gonna show that again. And then the replay is like, let's examine this by zooming in on it and seeing how his leg snapped.
I mean,
That
that's like
sounds about right.
it's a blood sport. Football doesn't do that anymore. When an injury is gross, they're like, we're not going to re-show it.
Yeah.
Whereas mixed martial arts,
I was
is,
gonna, the point of you watching mixed martial art is to watch people get injured. So I don't think you have any.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
point.
You don't have any
Yeah.
credence here. Yeah.
Mauling Asphalt. The platforms. Also, let me know, Chad, if how my volume is. I raised it up on my end. I don't know if it actually worked. The platforms. We have codes on all platforms. There's gonna be a lot of Steam. However, we have PlayStation 5 codes. We also have some Xbox codes. We have some Switch codes. Some GOGs. We're gonna be gogging. You guys like gogging?
I like gogging.
Yeah.
With that GOG, you know what you can do? Own your games.
Only the good old ones.
Any game you get on GOG, you get to own.
All right, I gotta keep going through the super chats. Damien sent $5. So started watching 3 years ago because of Jack. Quickly fell in love with Yahtzee's work, and grew to really appreciate the rest of the team. Did Jack ever tell the Howard Dean story?
Oh, I did.
Oh, Jack, did you ever tell the Howard Dean story?
I did not tell the Howard Dean story. Okay,
You promised us Dean.
because here's the thing, and I have lots of stories. I've lived a life. I've never told this story because honestly, Howard Dean has never come up in my life until yesterday during the stream. That was the first time I've heard the name Howard Dean in maybe 10 years.
Thank you, Frost.
Can we remind everybody how Jeff Keighley's name?
What?
He used to call on the Escapist show. He was calling him Geoff.
Again, if you're gonna spell it Geoff, you're gonna get called a Geoff.
Yeah, he's a Geoff.
Yeah.
That
He's being a big old Geoff.
That man's being a Geoff.
Howard Dean,
Okay.
former Democratic candidate for president. Howard Dean.
So during the Bush years, Howard Dean was a top-running, a little American history for everybody, was a top-running Democratic, opponent for the W Bush. And there he is. There's that dog. But famously kind of lost public favor after he yah'd into a microphone, and everyone thought that was so lame they didn't want him to be president anymore.
What a time that was. What a quaint moment in history that was.
Right? Like, oh my God, this dude is so lame because he yah'd. So then he lost favor, didn't become president. The Democrats went with John Kerry. Great call, by the way. Great call. We lost.
The original Swiftie.
The original Swiftie.
Remember Swiftboat? Hashtag Swiftboat.
Oh, I do remember hashtag Swiftboat. Oh my God, shit. Oh my God. I remember all this. Terrible news. Where's the fucking key to get Grenlinda out of there? I forget. I think I get it.
Yeah, you get it from the boss.
Oh, I get it from the boss. Right. So Howard Dean, after that, became the president of the Democratic National Convention, right? The DNC. He became the president of the DNC. So he became basically the head Democrat. So during 2008, when Barack Obama was inaugurated, I was working with Funny or Die, and we made a video called High Five Inauguration. Myself, the High Fivers, a couple producers flew to DC and filmed all around the DC area, filming celebrities high-fiving each other because that was the joke. It was hilarious. You're just going to have to trust me. But one of the people we got to film with was Howard Dean. Like, we got access to a lot of people, and one of them was Howard Dean. He obviously did not have much time to give us, but we got to go to the Democratic offices and film with Howard Dean. And before that, like, in general, the bits for the high fives was like, okay, well, we'll try to think of something we can do, like, oh, if it's an army person, we'll salute and high five, or we'll do something in the background to try to like showcase this person's thing while our two high fivers high five. And someone threw out the idea of having him do the "hya" movement, but then going into a high five.
Sure.
And everyone else there was like, that's a bad idea. He probably doesn't feel good about that. And they're like, oh, yeah. So we came up with a couple other bits. And we get there, and immediately out of the gate, the person who came up with that idea pitched it to Howard Dean. And
did it not go well?
Here's the vibe I want you to understand is this was an historic moment for America, for the Democrats, for everyone. Like, the vibe in DC for Obama's inauguration was electric. There were parties in the streets.
Yeah.
It was a exuberant time, and like you would go around these Capitol buildings, and just the joy that radiated from everyone was the most infectious thing you could ever come across. And then that idea was pitched to Howard Dean, and his face went dead. It was like shell shock war flashbacks.
Not used to that? Like, was he not used to people bringing that up? I feel like that would be like Tazon Day being shocked someone brought up Chocolate Rain. Like, it's gonna happen.
It had been 4 years. He had moved on. And again, like, it was just the joy of the evening. And so his face just went dead, and he it took a solid moment to compose himself, and he just said, I don't think I'd like to do that.
Oh,
we said,
no!
No! And we're like, okay, what if we do this? And we eventually got him to do a little bit with us. And we all walked away and had a little conversation.
Oh, no, Howard.
We had a little conversation about, hey, let's try to remember, like, to be respectful of the people who are offering their time to us.
Oh, Howard. That's just sad.
It was.
That's like Jeb Bush, please clap.
Please clap.
Please clap. Oh.
So that is my Howard Dean story.
It's your Howard Dean story. Love it.
And thanks, Frost, for bringing up Howard Dean.
We couldn't have done it without you, Frost.
Howard Dean's a deep cut at this point.
A Dean cut.
There you go. A Dean cut. There's my Howard Dean story. Nick, you can continue with Super Chats.
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh, never mind. Don't continue with Super Chats. I'm giving you
That was
one.
JK. That was a big JK.
Hey, everybody. JK. We got to take on this awful lady who's got doggies. This might be the worst boss in the game. Especially because at this point in the game, you can't upgrade your weapon.
Gotcha.
This is the boss that you need to beat in order to gain the ability to upgrade your weapon.
You have to play several hours before you could do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to beat 1, 2, 3. You have to beat 4 health bar bosses before you get to upgrade your weapon.
That's too much.
That's too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
You have to beat two health bar bosses before you can like go to a shop and buy stuff.
Also too much.
All right. Patrick,
Dark Souls 2 Jank.
It's true.
Yeah.
Patrick donated $10. Says, on second thought, let's not go to Castle Sasha. It's a silly place. Anus Quiver, Jack, you're one of a kinda.
Y'all.
Jamie sending $4.20 says, Daddy Nick or Natty Dick? I feel like the question is at least worth exploring.
Natty Dick? Wow. At first, I thought this would be like a Natty Light thing, but then the word dick.
That's what I thought too. I
Yeah,
double check. I double read it.
Natural dick.
Natural dick, everybody.
Alexander sending $2 says, heard there would be a ZP of Sonic Superstars. Since ZP is over, will Yahtzee move it to fully Ramble-O-Matic? Probably not, because that one was released to the Escapist Patreon. So, Gamers owns that one for sure. But we'll see. I mean, we're still in negotiations with them on stuff. But don't get your hopes up. Samuel sending $5 says Second Wind is a good name.
It is a good name.
What were some of the rejected ones? And did you consider something like The Fugitives? Um,
That is a
I
famous
feel like we
movie.
might use our rejected ones for other things.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'd be a little hesitant because a couple of them were really good that we liked and that we didn't use for one reason or another.
That's
I don't,
fair.
I don't remember. Like, was it me that just went to the chat? Was like Alex second wind, and then we just went with it.
No, Jack was.
Well, no, I know Jack gave the idea, but we kind of passed over it the first time.
We were, like, and obviously, like, keep in mind, Monday this all happened.
Yeah, weird.
And so, like, there was a lot of back and forth as far as like ideas were concerned, and we had one for quite a long time, and and so we were kind of done pitching, and then we all like, maybe we don't like one, and that was just as soon as I realized that we didn't like one, I was like, oh, I can maybe get my ideas in again.
There was plenty of bad ideas.
There was lots of bad ideas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like everyone tossed out a couple baddies.
I'll give you one of my ideas that is bad and we're never going to use in anything. I was thinking of ficus.
Yeah, you brought up ficus a couple times, and the first time I was like, "Oh, funny Jack goof," and then it was the second time I'm like, "Why? Why is there more?"
Okay, so here's why I liked ficus. It's a bad name. I understand it's a bad name. I get that. Ficus is a very resilient house plant. It is a house plant that if you have and you forget to water it for a bit, it stays alive for a long time. So similar to second wind, you could say.
yeah, you can say that.
Blake in the YouTube chat asks us, why did you guys decide to separate the channel into live and productions? So if you weren't back on the Escapist with us, we live stream a lot. And one of the biggest complaints was that we were filling up people's feed with live streams because we keep the VODs available because people like to watch them on their own time. And as we moved to this channel, and now that we are completely fan funded and not relying on advertising revenue from YouTube, we can stream as much as we want now if we separate the two channels. We can stream at all times at different times of the day, because one of the issues too was that we often didn't reach the European audience because we stream, in the afternoon or late afternoons or early mornings. So it's kind of like either they're at work or they're asleep. So we can stream at different times now to reach different parts of the world. And yeah, like we're gonna be streaming a lot more, and Frost is our talent strategy, and he's working on plans for how we're going to use Twitch and YouTube differently.
Yeah, so the plan is that everything you see on YouTube, you will also find on Twitch. But Twitch, as folks who spend a lot of time on Twitch know, Twitch has a different energy to it than YouTube. Twitch, if you follow even some of our personal streams, you could be a little more loosey-goosey, a little more casual, a little more, I'm just going to flick this on and let's see what happens. So we're going to be experimenting with that stuff. We have the world is our oyster in terms of what we want to do with this. And so, yeah, the main Second Wind channel is going to be kept primarily to premium videos and kind of special streams or kind of premium streams. And then the rest of the streams, stuff like this, stuff like just one-off or while playing something for a launch day, stuff like that, is going to be kept to the live stream channel. So, yeah, I know it might seem a little confusing. It'll be... It'll be pretty easy to understand once we get rolling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you're
we are not rolling yet. We are trying to roll. We are not rolling yet.
Monday.
I'm gonna put a link to the Discord and the chat here on both chats because we have specific channels in there that tag when we're doing a stream. So just be prepared, because the Escapist Discord was like 4,000 people. And I think we're closing in on 30,000 in the servers. So we are still building it, but it's been super, like, I don't think we've hardly banned anybody. Like, it's been super friendly. It's super fun. Like, I think if you join, you're gonna have a good time in there. Especially in that we have like separated premium servers for those that are more dedicated viewers through Patreon and stuff like that want those private servers.
Real quick, I want to show off a little jank
Please
in
do.
the game before we get back to our premium streams. Second Wind Live, which is this is an issue that you will run into a lot in the game, which is things that stop you that you don't think should. So, like, do you see this little root in front of me? This like tiny little root. If I am walking, Do you see how it pushed me out of the way there?
Oh, that's neat.
Like it should not stop me, but so like here is an area where there's no enemies around. Oop, whoop. And so it's not a big deal, but a lot of times there is geometry in a battle arena area where you are surrounded by enemies and all of a sudden you stop moving and you don't know why. So that's like a little bit of jank of Lords of the Fallen, that there is a lot of level geometry that will just stop you from moving randomly. Look at that. That's one of my big Ooh, there we go. Ooh, I almost got real caught on it. That's one of my big mechanical complaints about the game is like there's just some areas where it's broken. It does not work correctly. And that's one of them. So I'm glad we came across one because I really wanted to show that off. Anyway, Nick, continue.
What was I doing?
I have no idea. Reading super chats.
Reading more super chats. Okay.
Because we got to get through them because we have 10 minutes.
Okay. Siren sent $15.35. No message. I was looking for where is it? I was like, oh, it's not there. Blake sends in $1. Says, for the love of God, get some sleep, Nick. I slept. I'm okay. There's just a lot going on. Siren sent in $10.23. It says, I forgot to send a message the first time. I just wanted to thank Yahtzee for helping me appreciate video games so much more as an art form, and thank the entire team for sticking together and being a genuine inspiration. You're some of the most talented creatives working these spaces, onwards and upwards. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Byron sent in $20. Says, greeting, gents. Yahtzee, been watching since your first Assassin's Creed review. Through you and your allies, there's been an unending amount of quality entertainment. I wish you good fortune rising from the ashes.
Hell yeah.
Tiffany sent in $5. Says, silly question, but will the fully emblematics going forward have the same ZP art styles in the past, or if we're getting a clean break from that? Stay tuned for next Wednesday. You'll find out. Dylan sent in $20. Says, getting married in a week, so I'm a bit light on spending money, but what y'all are doing is pretty awesome. Can't wait to see how it shakes out. Same. We're
Dylan,
excited.
and congrats on getting married.
Congrats on getting married. Yeah.
1/3 of us are married, and they seem very, very happy.
Puparo sent in $2.03. Can you stream more Lords of the Fallen together next Tuesday? It will be my birthday. Or Jack could stream Duskers.
I could always stream Duskers. It's the
Duskers.
Duskers is one of my favorite games. It is the worst game to stream ever in the history of ever.
It looks like nerd shit.
Duskers. Okay, Duskers is a fascinating game in which you type commands to move drones.
Okay.
And the only way to explore, you're in space and there's these derelict ships, and the only way to explore them is via these drones and the drone cameras. And so you have to, and the only way to move the drones is to type commands. You know, move drone 1 to room 2, enter. And you're just watching this on a screen, and it's this amazing like art and control mishmash where it's like you really feel isolated from the world because you can only experience it through these drone cameras. Amazing game that I can't talk highly about enough. A terrible game to stream.
Let me keep getting through these.
I will
Gregory,
not.
Gregory sent $3. Says, are you going to be setting up a Mastodon account? It's the only social media I use. We'll see.
I have
There's
one.
we don't have enough people to run all these accounts that people want.
Yeah, that would be a low. I keep organizing things by tiers. That would be a low tier thing.
Yep. Gage sent in $100. Here, you gents. Hope for a bigger and better future. You guys have made the cycle of work at the school bearable. I was a bit worried about the exodus, but you have created something extraordinary in such a short amount of time. Thank you.
I can't believe we're not even at the end of the first week. What is happening?
It feels like this only happened 4 days ago. Not even, really 3 days ago.
Right.
Gregory sent in another $3. Says, also congrats on taking control of your labor. Looking forward to many years of good stuff from y'all, or until whenever y'all retire.
Hell yeah.
Well, see, that's the nice thing about how we run the Escapist is we try to bring in new talent when we can, so that it stays fresh before you get bored of us.
I would love to retire.
Jason sent in $6.95. I'm so excited for you guys, my bestest parasocial friends ever. At some point, it would be great to hear more about those behind the scenes at Second Wind. Yeah, at some point, someday we'll tell more about it. But for right now, we're in negotiations, and we're just getting things set up and getting things going.
Well, I think you have to have a thing started before you can talk about how it started.
That's true.
And it's not started yet.
Yeah. Atron sent $4.20. A pound is approximately 4 cheeseburgers. That's not really true though, because you could get like a pound patty.
Okay, they mean a pound as it maybe like McDonald's cheeseburgers or no,
Yeah.
but those are quarter pounders. Those are
No, that's a
Well, you
quarter
can
pounder.
get, you can just get, well, is 4 quarter pounders a pound?
I'm done. I'm
be
done with.
beef
I'm done
wise,
with
it
pound.
would be. Yeah.
Don't no more pound. Nick, get me out of
Eric-
Pound Town.
No, that's your problem, man. I ain't helping you with that one. Do you know what they're making it Follows 2?
Oh, good.
They really should have called that Pound Town.
No, I think they're fine. I feel like they're fine not calling it Pound Town. Pound Town.
Eric sending in $5.12. Says I've got nothing clever to say. Love you guys. Have some money.
Eric.
That's clever. I'll take it.
Britain sending $5, like not the British state, just their name is Britain.
What?
Fuck gamers. Oh, and fuck gamers too, I guess. Thomas sends in $5. Says, can we have a weekly stream where random second win members attempt explained anime to Jack?
No, I'm good. I've been my children, my teenage children are incredibly into One Piece.
That's right.
And like I watched the live action show with them. They were very excited about that I was, watching a One Piece with them. And I have I've even gotten some of the issues of the comic of the manga.
The
manja. And you know what? It's some really cute stories, some great art, really fun art. In an effort to bond with my children, I've One Pieced a bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Yeah.
An adventure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna absolutely butcher this name, but I'm gonna go with Zhao.
Ciao.
Sending $5 says a little something for you folks. I hope this roller coaster of a week is just the beginning of something amazing. I was worried that it was just gonna say just the beginning, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to do this every week. I mean, I want to do this job every week. I just don't want to do this
I
every
want to do this week every week. This would be a bad week to be at a time loop.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Aaron Sunshine sending $50 says Marty. Meow.
Thank you so much. Aaron is our resident crazy cat lady.
John sending $30, no message. Thank you, John. Cameron sending $10. I support Second Wind. Sean sending $3.47. Just glad to see you guys are back on your feet so quickly. It really speaks to all of your resilience and talent. Here's to the next 10 years of content.
Yeah.
Let's get through the next 10 days.
Let's get through the weekend. We got a party to throw tomorrow.
We have not made it through the week. Yeah.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
But yes.
It hasn't been a week yet.
It has. It hit Monday, Nick. It's been 3 to 4 days. I was I was doing prep work on commercials on Monday.
On Monday, Yahtzee and I did slightly something else.
Yes,
I requested art for things from throughout the week.
Oh, what a different time.
Yes.
I think I'm caught up.
Oh, okay,
Well done.
great.
What are you?
Right at the mark.
Look at you. Look at you. You're doing it.
I pulled the Yahtzee and I spoke fast.
Nice.
You did. Proud of you.
We're all proud of you. Yeah, it is 2:30, which is half hour longer than we normally go. But we are happy to do that to get through all of your lovely super chats. Thank you all so much. Here, we'll end on a nice shot of my knight here. That's pretty. Oh wait, hold. We can, if we use this, we can get a close up. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at him. But this game looks great too. This game looks great. There's some jank and there's some weirdness about the game, but if you are, especially like if you're a Dark Souls 2 fan, as I am, like you will embrace the jank and appreciate this game because
This game is not anywhere near as janky as that. As somebody that's currently suffering through it,
I think there's a lot to really enjoy about this game. This is it. Like this is the Beyond Burger of Dark Souls or the Impossible Burger. It's just close enough where it's going to do it. As far as I'm concerned. Hold on. I have a special treat for everybody before we end the stream. I was hoping to do this to Nick Marty, but you're going to get Willowed.
That'd be great. Oh,
And so I'm sorry, Marty, but you're the one who has
We gotta do our sign-offs before we go.
Willow. Well, wait, I know, but Marty's going to get Willowed first.
I love
Oh,
getting willowed. Is it
I
a
don't know.
buy?
Huh?
Why do I not know what this means?
Is it like Willow Week?
Huh? First of all, it's
Willow Week?
always Willow Week. There we go.
Not for Disney, does it?
What's happening?
I'm getting willowed.
You're getting Willowed, man. There's it.
Understand.
Hold on. There's one, and there's one, and where's my other Willow? Oh, I lost my other Willow, but that's okay. Oh, there he is. Bing. It's Willow Week.
I'm
everybody.
behind. I wasn't live. Oh, there it is. Hi, Marty. Oh, you're Willow now.
I was hoping to Willow Nick, but I have to Willow Marty because
I would be honored to be willowed, honestly.
Marty got Willowed. There's my Willow. Oh, there's the other Willow. It got lost, and boom. Ah, there we go. Hey. Welcome everyone to Willow Week.
God. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in to this first ever stream on the Second Wind Live channel. Don't forget to subscribe to it. I don't really care if you like the video. I just want you to subscribe to the channel.
Wow.
As a reminder, we are completely fan-funded and independent now that we are not on the Escapist anymore. There are so many Willows popping up on the screen.
Give him kisses on the cheek. Little Warwick kisses. Mwah. Mwah.
There. Now Willow is telling you stuff.
I don't want it. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, we are doing our launch party stream on the main channel. As I said at the start of the stream, it's so distracting. I have to look away from the stream. We asked for our community and developers and publishers and studios to send in extra game keys they had for us to give away. It's just a part of the celebration, and you guys came out. Everybody came out in force, and Marty's figuring out we have thousands of game keys to give away.
Multiple thousands.
Multiple thousands. Yeah,
And they're not we're not talking about Bunko games. We're talking about the Baldur's Gate 3. We're talking about the Disco Elysiums.
Wow.
We're talking about real games.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I took one glance at it. I was like, oh, those are a lot of big name games. So we're not gonna give them all away tomorrow, but we have we're pretty much gonna have giveaways on every stream going forward, probably for the next year.
Also, thank whoever put this doc together is great. So be really respectful of the people who put the doc together.
I heard it's called some Marty Sleva.
Oh,
That was the 2E. The 2E. It's hard to do the 2E thing verbally. I was like,
and then yes, as a reminder, next week is when we start our premium content lineup. So on the main channel, you will be getting the premiere episode of Fully Ramblomatic on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday, you will get the latest episode of Design Delve. So paying members already saw it back on the Escapist channel, but it never got to go out to the public, and Jay owns the license to that show. So you're going to get that episode, and then we're going to fix up and re-release the other 3 animated episodes that he had already done on this channel as well. And then Friday is the return of Cold Take with a new look and style. Still your favorite noir and all that. But yeah, that'll be Friday. So, so make sure to subscribe to the Patreon. That supports us directly. It's where we want most people go. We have applied for YouTube monetization on the main channel. After today, we will be able to subscribe for monetization on this channel. So you'll be able to send super chats and all that stuff soon and get the Green Gang going again.
Yeah, Green Gang.
But other than that, I think that wraps us up. You can find me on Twitter at NickJCal.
Me too.
Yeah, you can also find me on Twitter on NickJCal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I retweet you guys all the time. So
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.